Just realised we started early. I put it down as 10:30 start, and it's
we're 6 minutes.
First time ever. You are locked into Never a Foul Fan Cave. Myself, Daps.
Myself, Soups. What up?
Good evening. You know what? I feel like I'm on what's it called tonight?
What?
No Behaviour.
Oh, really?
I've got
because you got the
arm.
Yeah, the mic.
Technical difficulties, but yeah, you know what? We are talking the transfer window this show. However, we were going to start it late because of bloody Man United once again unable to do a job properly. But then we thought we'll start and we'll do the last 10 minutes of it. Very important public announcement. We've got more drink than most people at Old Trafford right now. No food, no drink, no signings, no trophies.
How rude of them to put out the announcement literally like 3-4 minutes before.
Yeah, literally
half time.
But they, you know what? That's because for probably 45 minutes they were rushing around trying to sort out that technical difficulties. But I do rate the way instantly, because I was thinking it was going to be the Borough fans,
right,
bantering. Yeah, but obviously the Borough fans couldn't think of a song quick enough to banter, so the United fans just took that opportunity for Glazers out.
Yeah.
Which is facts. Glazers, man, what are you doing?
Get out of the club, bros.
It's got to the point where the roof is leaking.
Get out of the club.
Stay in the club, please, by all means. You are more than welcome.
We're 112 minutes in. It's extra time right now. Man United at home to Middlesborough, FA Cup. Fourth round,
yeah.
FA Cup fourth round. Man United scored first through Jadon Sancho, and then Middlesbrough scored with a very contentious goal.
Yeah, it's funny because hold tight Ty from Trafford Tunnel. He's saying that it's not as bad when you look at it, that he was leaning. I don't know, man. I mean, for me,
I just like a bit of consistency, personally.
You know what it is? Yeah, it's one of them ones where, all right, he might not have meant it. But it was very. Well, this is the thing. I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
However, there's not meaning it in not gaining much advantage, and there's not meaning it in gaining hell of advantage. And they gained hell of advantage from that. I mean, I'm all for it, because United fans were singing in the fourth round, win 1-0 up against Borough, about going Wembley. Well, currently, don't know if you are, mate.
Yeah, Ronaldo should have probably scored the penalty as well.
We didn't see the penalty, did we?
No,
That's
didn't.
Mad. Ronaldo probably don't miss too many of them.
He doesn't. Yeah, doesn't miss.
That's why he's been working so hard. Makes sense.
To try and get it back. But he missed the penalty. So it's 1-1 at the moment. 113 minutes into the game. It's just
130 minutes in against who again?
Against Borough.
Hard game still.
Fred just got a yellow card as well. He's very tenacious, and that's what he does, I guess.
Very tenacious.
He is, but he needs to tackle. Oh, come on. He needs to tackle better than that, bro.
But firstly, you are tuned in to Never a Foul. As I say, tonight is more going to be about transfers when Cass and DK join us.
Yep.
Till then, we're just going to watch the end of this game. We're going to catch up with you because, we've had, obviously, been doing Feed the Goat, Trafford Tunnels going. We've had a bit, Middlesbrough nearly scored, a bit of time off, but we are now going to be back every Friday, every Sunday, and one other day in the week. We can decide on that. But every Friday, every Sunday. Fridays round about this, usually round about 8, hopefully. Sundays, again, round about 8. Just with you guys. So thank you to all of our subscribers for staying with us. And also, for those that aren't subscribers yet, make sure you smash that subscription button and that like button, please. The like button is very important. And we are going to be more consistent in this year. I promise you. I very much promise you. We're going to be as funny as fuck, like we always are.
That's right.
But we're going to be more consistent.
We will. Yeah, more consistent. A lot more content, a lot more shows.
Absolutely.
Getting a lot more people involved as well. So,
some new faces. Hold tight all the old faces as well.
Yep.
Hopefully get some of them back in the mix as well. But you know what? Sometimes life took over last year that little bit for the second half.
Yeah.
But we're back, baby.
You know what? There's a saying that I want to leave in 2021. I haven't said it yet. In 2022,
Go on.
We move.
We move, yeah. You know
I want to leave that dead and buried in 2021.
We move.
I don't want to say that again.
You know what? I said a lot of that in 2021.
Yeah.
You know what? And this is not Tudor fact, because right now this type of conversation is a Tudor fact conversation.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But one thing that I'm beginning to really, really, really realise and work on, right, is I think for the last few years, I'm chasing. I don't do the lottery, so this is just a way of me putting it. But if you imagine the lottery that gives away happiness, right? If you imagine happiness, lottery is giving away happiness. So there's this big bag of happiness. If you get all 7 balls or 6 balls, whatever the fuck it is, you get this big ass bag of happiness forever. Yeah. And like, I feel like I'm always trying to chase that. And what I'm realizing is, you know what? Happiness is bare.
Okay, so
little gems of happiness.
Yeah.
So stop trying to ignore them little gems and focus on this big ass happiness you want to win, and get your way to, because you're never going to be happy every single day of your life.
So what they do, so the lottery, I think they take that into consideration. They give you 2 options.
The new one. I'd take the new one all day long.
So the first option is you take all of the money in one go.
Yeah.
So I'll ask you, Daps, if you won, let's say we'll put like 50 million jackpot.
Yeah.
You've won a 50 million jackpot.
Yeah.
In one ticket. Would you take all of the money in one go, or would you do the set for life where they give you a certain amount every month for the next few, like?
I'm sure I've proved it before,
decades.
And I think that you end up more if you do the amount per.
Okay, so you've considered that. So if you had the choice between getting all the money in one go or getting the money.
So if you do it month by month, it works out to a slight bit more, right?
Okay. Is that?
I think it does
and stuff like that.
No, it's just I don't know. Either way, for me,
basically, would you rather get like
it depends. You know what? I'd probably, if I'm being 100, I'd quite like, I think if you want a balanced life, you take the monthly amount, right? Okay. Because then you still stay maybe in your job, earning, but then you've got this extra money coming in, right? If you just want to change your whole fucking life, you take the full amount, and you risk that you could do a fucking madness, but it could all be gone very quickly.
It could be crazy.
And right now, I'd probably do the fucking madness and take it all. You weren't expecting that, but I probably would. Invest it wisely, and you probably make more money as well, to be fair. But I like the sound. I've always liked the sound of that one, the lottery do, where they give it week by week. But that's my thing this year. My thing this year is to not focus on getting to that fucking jackpot of forever happiness, and focus on loads of little happies. And you know what? If I have a shit day, except you know what, I've had a shit day, it's cool. Next day, new day. I'm going to bed early, and I wake up tomorrow and make that a better day.
Do you know what? I think that's a good way to look at it as well. Like, look at your year. There's 365 days in a year. In a leap year, obviously 366. Yeah. But 365 days a year, it's every day's a new day to kind of achieve something. Yeah, so if you don't achieve something one day, it doesn't matter. You've got 365 of them throughout the year. So you've got to make this year count.
Can I just say to any of the people watching, because I know there are people watching, could you please just quickly write something in the live chat? If you can't, you should be able to, but if you can't, it might be because you have to subscribe, but I don't think we've got that setting on. But could you just write something in the live chat just to let us know that the live chat is working?
I've done like a little test to see if it comes up. Oh yeah,
it has. Right, we're all good. Sorry, you know what, it's getting used to StreamYard again. So it's still 1-1 Soups.
Yes.
As a United fan, come on, you're not happy with this, are you?
I'm not happy with our performances at all. Do you know what? I haven't really kept too many eyes on this game. I don't even know what the lineup is, but we should.
Is that how bad it's got for Man United?
We should be schooling Borough. We're into the 120th minute, so this is it. I think it's going to go to penalties. So if we do not score in the next, I don't know, minute or so.
So I don't know if you have been monitoring, but Middlesbrough got an allocation of tickets around about 9,500 for this.
Right.
I don't think that's normal for United
to
give that much away. Am I right?
No, I think that's at
Is that
Old
a norm?
Trafford. Yeah, I think
Really?
that's about right. Yeah, that sounds
Fucking
about
hell.
right.
Really?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
9,500.
9,000. That sounds about right. Because Old
All right,
Trafford
fair enough.
capacity is like what?
Yeah, it's big, but it's 9,500 sounds a lot for away fans for me. I'm not going to lie, but shout out to all the Borough fans that have made their way down, and not got fed. How fucking rude of Man United!
How rude!
Invite fuckers
Starving them.
to your house and then don't even give them a drink. How about that? How about that? Sounds like the Glazers to a T.
Yeah, Old Trafford capacity is about 73,000.
Yeah, I know it's a big ass stadium still.
So 9,000 to those fans is I think
I don't know, bro. You know what? You've Googled one thing, but I'm going to Google something else because I don't think what capacity, what ticket allocation do fans get? Away fans get at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Do you know how sad that Old Trafford is? Because I used to Old Trafford used the match at Old Trafford.
15%.
Club have received a ticket allocation of 3,000.
Okay, so
that was Liverpool.
Okay, so it's 15%.
Well, 15% of 70 is about 10, but Liverpool got 3,000.
Yeah, because their capacity is obviously
no at Old Trafford.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Liverpool got a 7,000 capacity at Old Trafford.
No, they got 3,000.
3,000 in FA Cup or
I don't know. I'm having a quick.
I kind of.
That might be. You know what that might be? That might be to do with the police thinking, "Fuck that, we don't want a load of Scousers coming to Manchester." To be fair.
I think it's different.
That was like we received.
So a spokesman for the FA competition said the FA Cup rules allow for an away allocation of up to 15% of the home stadium.
So hold on, read that one more time.
A spokesman for the competition said, the FA Cup rules.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to stop you there. You've said enough. So what you're saying is the FA Cup have said, that any club can give away fans up to 15%.
Yes.
Right. What I asked is what ticket allocation do fans usually get at Old Trafford?
Oh, okay.
So that's why you're giving them more. So the answer is, away fans visiting Old Trafford are located in the adjoining section of the south and east stands with a typical allocation of 3,000. Does that mean that United fans are so fucking bored of it's getting to the point now where you're not selling out your stadium without away fans?
So the maximum.
I mean, City would get fucking ruined for them type of vibes.
Okay, so for the Premier League, the maximum allocation for any away match, in the Premier League is 3,000, versus up to 8,000 for some games and like the Championship and stuff like that. So it depends what competition.
So it depends what competition. Okay, cool. So today you man opted to go for we're going to give them plenty. Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah. If you've got the stats for.
So let me just think. Who are we playing? Fulham. Ticket allocation.
Fulham
at Manchester City.
What's it saying?
Well, firstly, we're not as big, so there's not as many articles. Let me have a look. So it's gone to penalties, people. Imagine that, big Man United. Right, so then, little Manchester City, who never sell out their stadium, and Etihad, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
Right. In the FA Cup, so we can give them up to 15% of our capacity.
Mm-hmm.
We've given them 3,000. Why? Because the game's sold out, bro. Big Man United.
Yeah.
Giving Middlesbrough 9,500.
Oh, because it's not sold out. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying nothing. I'm giving you facts. You lot can work that out. I'm just saying we sold out our FA Cup game. I don't know about you, man. Well, I do know about you, man. You man gave Middlesbrough 3 times as many tickets as we gave Fulham. Your stadium is not 3 times the size of the Etihad. Take it as you will.
Where's the capacity of the?
Think about
it. 50. Yeah, about 54. 54.
Yeah, so not 3 times.
Yeah.
Not even twice. No,
Yeah.
it's not twice. Twice would be Old Trafford would have to hold 110,000 for it to be twice.
Yeah.
So like 1.5. So maybe we should have given them 5,000.
70,
Nah,
so
I think
like
you just didn't sell tickets, bro.
2/3. Yeah.
You just didn't tell. United just didn't sell tickets. You know, it might have been because it might have been the food vibe. Anyway, mad when you look at things like that. But we won't talk them because that doesn't suit agenda.
There's no agendas here, is there?
No, there's no genders. Binary.
Yeah.
No, non-binary.
No agendas.
Right, so it's penalties, and that linesman on the right looks small as shit.
He looks a bit like
He's making Maguire look like a fucking monster. Look at the size of that ref, you know.
Yeah.
That ref is.
Yeah, but do you know what? It's really hard to tell because Maguire's head is absolutely massive.
No, bruv, that ref is small as shit.
How tall is Maguire? 6'9"?
I don't know, you know.
About 6'9".
But that ref is small. That's all I know.
I think Maguire's 6'9". He's not.
He's definitely not.
He's not. But his head is effing massive.
I love that song. I do love that song because I love when songs don't rhyme.
Harry Maguire.
Can you send Sammy a code?
Yes, I can.
Dankeschön, bitte Sie.
Bitteschön. Dankeschön.
Although, Sammy, you could have actually, if you wanted.
No, it's all right. I'll give it to him.
Your code is on the way, Sammy.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Yeah, I do like that song, the way it just doesn't rhyme at all.
It says effing massive. Yeah.
We're going to have Cass in the building very, very shortly. Hopefully he's going to be in time
to watch this.
To watch the penalty shootout.
Do you know what? I kind of fancy Henderson in the pause. I kind of fancy being Henderson in the shootout. He's a great shot stopper. Yeah,
you know what? You're right. We've had sometimes keepers that don't look all that in. Anyone that's listening as well, I hope my mic isn't too close to me. Anyone that sometimes keepers, like I remember Willie Caballero.
Caballero.
He was a great penalty saver.
Great shot stopper. Do you know what?
See, actually, hold tight, your keeper. Who, not Henderson, the other Don, the one that saved you for the past 8 years, just got player of the month.
Oh, Dave saves.
Yeah, got player of the month. Mad, and he didn't even keep one clean sheet in the month, and he got player of the month, which is mad. But you know what? Agendas and all that. Is that Cass?
It is.
Man like Cass.
It's Uncle Cass. Let's get him in.
Uncle Cass, you know.
Yes, I'm not even focused right now, so we're.
What are we saying? That's what we say for this penalty shootout.
Middlesborough winning.
Nah, come on.
What do you mean no? I hate Man United, man. I hope we lose.
I love Cass when United are losing, you know.
I'm not joking. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be jumping off. If we lose, I'm
no, you won't. No, you won't. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, you better stick around.
We need you. We need you.
You don't do shit.
Right here.
Bruv.
One matter. Okay.
It will matter if you miss.
Matter.
It will matter if you miss. It
will
matter.
The three players we need replacing are the ones that fuck everything up.
Is Rashford one of them?
Yes.
He will be, yeah.
You know what? It's mad because he can win you games. Then he can do, you know what? He's beginning to turn very Sterling-esque. But he's never actually hit the numbers that Sterling's hit.
You can't disrespect Sterling.
Nah, agreed. Agree. But I don't think, you know what? The thing is, City's fan base the other day when he missed a goal against Sheffield United started talking about, oh, it's a sitter. And I was like, I'm confused, yeah?
Juan Mata,
we know he does that. He does that all the time, but he's also fucking won us games. So if you're going to accept him for the games he's won, man knows that Sterling missed sitters. He does that regularly.
Yeah, probably. Wow.
What was Ronaldo's penalty like? Was it good save or?
I ain't seen it. What do you mean? I'm behind. I'm on.
No. Apparently he missed a penalty earlier in the game.
Oh, that was diabolical. I said he was going to miss the base as well.
And the other one was handball. What do you think?
Oh my God, Henderson, man, you're so shit.
Oh my
mate.
God!
Who was that?
Oh my
Pereiro?
God! What the
Oh,
fuck? Now I've just seen that on replay. What? How the fuck did he?
That was
That was
Pereiro,
dog
yeah.
shit. Sorry, that was dog
How
shit.
have you not saved that? You're so shit, man. Honestly.
Maguire
Oh,
taking a penalty. Oh.
No, Maguire's good at taking penalties. Don't you
Is
not
he?
remember? He's like the only one that took one thing and then scored.
Oh shit, he was, wasn't he? Fucking, I just can't help but laugh at that guy anymore.
Man United lack 1v1 demons, man. Honestly, that's
Good
why
penalty.
Rashford needs replacement.
Good penalty. Maguire cracks me up, man. He really does. What was it he did the other where he's holding that flag the other day?
Heads F and massive.
When Maguire celebrated and was holding that flag and then put a tweet out saying something like, "That's what we do" or something. I just thought, you dickhead, bruv, shut up. Or what was it? Come back and back your boy.
Sam.
Mm.
Cass, sorry. Man like Cass, what are you saying? Are we call it now? Are we winning this penalty shootout? Man United fans, are we winning this penalty shootout?
No.
You say no. Oh, you're not very
What are we, Soups? I'll ask you then, are you?
I'm optimistic, yeah. Oh.
I'm not with this team.
Do you know what I find in cup competitions? Sometimes these lower league teams are fucking proper clinical.
I'm optimistic. Obviously, it's
Cass, Soups has been celebrating like when Sancho scored, he was like almost looking at me like, "What are you going to say about Sancho now?" I'm like, "Bro, scoring against Borough doesn't get Sancho out of the hole that you man are in." I'm sorry.
The thing is, Man United played really well. That's the thing.
Huh?
It should have buried them like 5-0 in the first.
So I was going to say, what are you saying about the handball?
So we got Fred.
That was a handball in my books. A handball is a handball.
Amen. Especially when you benefit from
Fred
it.
winding up. Oh my God.
And the key is even more so when you benefit from it that much.
Lucky.
Like I get it bounced up, but
come on, Dino.
I'm sorry, yeah, that he benefited from that handball on some next level. That was
without a doubt. Without a doubt. Does my mic sound fine, by the way?
Yeah.
It sounds perfect, actually. It sounds nice. It sounds like someone's helped you with your mic settings and that.
I like the way.
Good.
Obviously, I ain't got my glasses on, but I'm just looking at your setup here. And Cass, I really like how round Old Trafford and in your bottom right corner, there's a touch of sky blue.
Oh, that's because of my LED lights. They're purple.
You're slightly changing, isn't it? It's cool.
No,
it just gives the effect a bit better. If I make it red, it just
blends with what penalty? It kind of makes it City-esque. I get it.
Great pen. So it's 4-3, Man United 3, Middlesbrough 4.
Wow, I just saw the penalty now. Wow.
Great penalty, wasn't it?
Top.
That's Tavernier guy.
I would say he's gonna get a bottle of champagne at the end, but he's not, because you're not allowed to drink in Old Trafford anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, it's Ronnie.
Wait, can I just tell you, you two are fucking shameless if either of you shout Sue or do it.
Hold tight, Sue Gray.
I don't like him. I'm done with him.
Hold tight, Sue Gray. Still.
I was saying I said, why is Ronaldo taking off our penalties? It should have been Bruno from time ago.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Give it to Bruno. I don't even like Bruno.
I'm sorry, but what a I'm sorry, yeah. But what a fucking penalty. It wasn't just a placement, it's the fucking whip and the speed of that shit. It's mad.
Why couldn't he do that in the first? Why did he do that in the first?
That height is good for...
Too quick though, bro. You see how fucking quick that was in real time? That was quick as shit.
Sue.
But, you know, it's funny. Like, you see how he does that little... before he gets... You're doing that for effect, bro. That's for FIFA. That's for FIFA.
No, he does that. It calms and it's deep breaths. It's like when you. Yeah. It's like when you're holding a sniper. No.
I wouldn't know, bro.
Yeah. Call of Duty.
Wait, you do that in Call of Duty?
Yeah, no, you do.
Unless you're an actual mentalist and go out with a sniper rifle, then I presume it's on Call of Duty.
Yeah,
that's why they say when you get angry, like deep breaths, isn't it? That's why I suppose he does it.
With obviously with football,
hold on.
It's all about
Hold on. So they scored this.
Rituals. Henderson is...
Henderson, you're some dead dickhead, you know.
I
think Henderson literally was static.
Henderson's having a mare. So, yeah, it's all about rituals. Like, I'm sure you've seen when players come on the pitch after being substituted on, some of them will like hop on with one foot and stuff. There's players who put their left boot on first, or there's players who put their right boot on first. So yeah,
like
Bruno
Diego Simeone with his all black suits.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
So,
I've got it. I don't wear. I will not wear any sort of City.
Yeah, you got rituals. So that's how it's
City stuff on a day we
that's
play.
what Ronaldo does. That's his thing.
I get it. He's got about 10 of them. Love.
Bruno Fernandes, please put this in the back.
I hope he does. I don't mind Bruno.
He needs to.
I think he's so shit
5-4 at the moment. Oh yeah, hop, skip, jump. Almost.
Oh, he kind of did what Rashford does badly.
He rolled it in.
Imagine people. Can I just say this? For everyone watching this, and for every Man United fan watching this, and every Man United fan in the ground, you lot are fucking nervous against Middlesbrough in the 4th round of the FA Cup.
We weren't. No, I wouldn't call it nervous though.
Oh, bruv, I just saw a picture of your fans. They're nervous as shit. You man are in the fucking mud.
No, we are nervous, but it's not because it's Middlesbrough.
It's because you're shit.
It's because we missed about 12 clear-cut chances through 3 players.
It's
because you've gone to fucking penalties against Middlesbrough.
Yeah,
anyone gets nervous on penalties.
It doesn't diminish the.
A bit like the time when Wigan slapped Man City, like a bit nervous, but then in the final.
Yeah, he gets nervous. Come on, Dino. Come on, Dino. He saves it. Oh my god.
Bruv.
I still remember that McManaman.
So
you're talking about going back to that Wigan game, yeah? I swear you haven't won a fucking trophy since that day anyway, bro.
Yeah, we have. Of course we have.
No, of course you have. Which one?
We've won 2 FA Cups since.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we have.
No, you haven't. 3 FA Cups since 2013.
Yeah,
So
one with Man United.
No, you said 3 FA Cups.
Okay, so
No. I said we won 2 FA Cups since.
You haven't won the FA Cup since then.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, we have. LVG did win it.
No, so when was that? 2012?
No, 2014.
That was 2014. Yeah. Okay, so since then we've won the Europa League.
Right.
Yeah. No, wait. Whoa.
Yes.
What about LVG? LVG got sacked for winning the FA Cup.
Great.
This is mad.
Mourinho won the Carling Cup and then got sacked. Pretty much.
To be frank with you, point proven, you man are fish him to try and find the trophies he won since then.
Literally taking some sensation.
Yeah, well, I mean,
both of them. Bruv, there's some shit goalkeeping.
You know what? Yeah, McTominay's real position is. I don't know why he just don't go up front. He's actually our solution.
Good in front of goal, isn't it? He's good in front of goal.
His technique is class.
Yeah,
it's just not class in the midfield.
Do you think it's because he's got energy? Do you think that's why they play him where they play him?
Yeah, of course. I don't know. I blame Mourinho. It's all Mourinho's fault.
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't Van Gaal play him in the same position as well?
Hold on. So this Middlesbrough go first, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mourinho brought him in.
Oh my god!
But this is going to go on for hours.
What a penalty! No, honestly, Middlesbrough are sensational. So right now we're 6-7 on penalties. Middlesborough.
Let's call say Borough.
Taking the penalties first.
Yeah, just say Borough.
Trafford.
So much for a January transfer window. We might as well call this a watch along.
It's crazy.
No, we're going to do that afterwards.
Is that Delo? Is that Diogo Delo stepping up to take a penalty right now?
He's so average as well, man. Don't know why people big him up.
Can he score a penalty? Cass, can he score a penalty?
Aaron Wan-Bissaka's starved us. That's how people are rating him.
Cass, can he score a penalty though?
I don't know. I'm behind you lot. I'm sure you lot are going to tell me that we're out or
we're going to take it with his left foot or his right foot. It looks like he's.
Fuck me. What colour underwears he's got on? You're asking so many damn questions. Damn.
Right-footed. He's going to bang it. Oh yeah.
Bruv, you know what? There's some good penalties here still.
All the penalties.
Well, Henderson should have saved 2 of them.
He should have. Yeah.
Now you know what? Keepers are making it easy as shit.
Well done.
They keep diving. They keep going early.
Sensational. So Middlesbrough.
They're doing it.
7-7 in penalties right now. Man United versus Middlesbrough in the FA Cup 4th round.
Do you know what? You see, if you're a penalty taker that's already taken a penalty, do you reckon right now you couldn't give a shit? You're just like, I'm cool. It's not on me.
No, because they might go all the way around again.
No.
Hopefully it doesn't.
They're like, it's all good.
Imagine when the keepers have to do it. Oh my god. Dino.
Oh, fucking hell.
Scored that.
I thought that was going over
Top
still.
Bins, yeah, well done.
Man said that went top bins just like that. That's mental.
Let's see what happens. Oh man, this is tense AF. Anthony Elanga stepping up to take a penalty.
Oh, Elanga's missing.
He's missing. Yeah, I agree.
He's missing. It's missing.
It's
missing.
He won't. He just needs to like put his.
Congratulations,
foot-
Middlesbrough
he
through to the
needs to put
5th
his
round.
whole foot
Make sure you
behind
avoid
this.
City because we will put you.
Alanga, short
Nah,
run
bruv.
up,
But
needs
we
to put
will
his
give
whole
you
foot
food.
behind
We
it.
will give you food at half time.
Come on, Alanga. It's a
Nah,
very
bruv.
short run up.
Short run up.
Very
Done.
short run. Oh my god! Are you joking? Oh my god!
I mean,
Oh my god!
I did tell you, Bo. So Borough, congratulations, gone through to the 5th round. Man United, the Man United fans that were singing about Wembley, we're on our way to Wembley. No, you're not, Bo. You are not. You are not. Can Man United win a trophy this season? Yeah, they're going to win the Champions League. No, you can't win. Fuck all. Another season with no trophies, Man United. How about that? I'll have a drink to it.
I can't believe that.
9,500 Middlesbrough fans gone mad.
Anthony, oh no.
Middlesbrough, you know what? They deserve
no.
that. They travelled all the way to get no food, no drink at half time. They deserve that. You know what? But I do hope Alanga bounces back from that because he looks like a promising player who's.
No, he don't. Average.
You reckon?
What do you mean? Do I reckon? He's
You reckon
average. He's not a 1v1 demon. He's got no technical ability. He's got a decent finish on him. There's nothing really. He's just a hard work.
Years old.
He's basically the McTominay on the wing.
No, he's 19 years old. He's a Swedish international. He's from.
Hey,
Carrington.
this is a problem with your club.
This is what I mean.
This is the problem right here. Settling for mediocrity. He's trying to talk up.
Man.
No, he's 19. He plays for Sweden.
You got better players on loan. So Marcel, who's not as young as him, but Pelestri's definitely better than him.
Don't get me started on that guy.
Pelestri. What about flipping Amad Diallo? Like better ballers.
Sick. Yeah, Amad
In the
Diallo's
mud,
sick.
I swear down.
But did you see how Amad Diallo came?
I don't. You know what? I don't want to talk about Man United. Can we move on? Because I'm tired.
My God.
I'm done already.
Oh, come on, Cass. Don't be like that. We're all friends around here.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I'm not joking. I'm about 5 minutes away from going bed.
Believe we've just gone out of the FA Cup. Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy. Manchester United, after 120 minutes, the game went to penalties at Old Trafford. It's Manchester United versus Middlesbrough, and then in a penalty shootout, Middlesbrough have gone through.
You know what? So how many times did we go? Was it about the ninth penalty?
7th, I think.
8th, I think.
8th.
No, yeah, it was the 9th, I think.
I'm going to be 100. I'll see if you guys agree with me or not.
Everyone's saying another trophy, Cass.
Hold on. Let me just finish. One question to both of you.
Yeah.
If Dave was in goal.
Yeah, he's saving at least one of them.
What I think it was the second penalty Henderson should have saved, right?
I would have saved at least 3 of them. I don't give a shit. I agree with you.
Dave saves, bloody hell.
Entirely agree. I know Ty's not really on Henderson either. So both of you agree, yeah? Dave saves a few of them.
Yeah.
Big Dave. What were you going to say? What's everyone saying?
Everyone's saying
nothing.
No, obviously there's a lot of smoke. That's
what are you all over Twitter?
Yeah, they're saying up the Borough and that's
up the Borough.
Season's over. So, Cass, do you think we can finish the season with any trophy whatsoever? None.
No.
Nothing is within our reach. Not Champions League. Not nothing. No.
How dare you say Champions League?
No. I'm just asking. I'm just asking a question.
No, this team is a good. No, we're a finished franchise. It's simple as that.
So would you say our season's over right now?
No, because you need to try your fucking hardest to get fucking. Well, what you need to do is you need to try your hardest to get Champions League football.
No,
right?
but okay.
And if you can't get Champions League football, you need to try your fucking hardest to get Europa League, not conference, because you man do not need to be getting that conference.
Okay. So Cass, so that said, we need to finish in like high in the league, right? To Champions League, I don't think. Do you know what? If we finish in the Champions League positions, I think that papers over the cracks. I think we need to finish outside of the top 4.
We're not even going to beat Atletico. If we can't break down a flipping Middlesborough team coached by Wilder with our best 11, if we can't even break that down, what the hell do you think we're going to fucking do to Atletico Madrid when they do 11?
No. I'm sorry. Any of this talk, like, I know, sorry, I'm not going at you, Ty. But you know, I know Ty has in group chats as well, and he said that he still believes that in the Champions League, United could do something.
Right. You don't think so? You don't.
Listen. Start of the season, yeah, I was probably, now looking back, deluded. I was thinking it was a 4-horse race for the Premier League, yeah. Because of United signings, I was putting them in it, yeah. Because of the signings you got. I thought your squad was good.
Because of where we finished last season.
Fuck where you finished last season.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought your squad was good.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Fuck last season. I thought your squad was good, right? And then obviously you started all right, but then you had that dip of form. But I was always thinking, nah, United with that squad, they'll come good. It got to a point where I was thinking, do you know what? Maybe not. It's now at a point where it's like, nah, fuck, the squad's good. The squad, I get it. The squad's completely wrong, unbalanced. Mentalities are all over the fucking show. Little sections. You man can't do fuck all. You're lucky you got through to the knockout stages. Ronaldo probably got you through to the knockout stages.
Like, lucky we got to the 4th round of the FA Cup too.
Honestly, and you look at it like the results. All you've done every now and again is a little result that papers over a crack.
So that's, yeah.
But as for the whole thing of you man getting Champions League football is because you're going to be bringing in a manager, I presume, right?
Yeah.
If you want the type of managers that you man want, yeah, you probably, you know what, Pochettino would probably come if you didn't get Champions League football. Zidane, I do not believe would come to Man United if they don't have Champions League football. I don't think
he rejected us anyways.
I think he's nailed on. That's why they're getting rid of Poch. And then the Ajax Don, for me, there's fucking no chance he's coming to your club with that board. For me,
oh yeah, that's true.
He'll dodge that for fun. Like, no, thank you. Definitely, he's not going to leave Ajax, who will get Champions League football for you.
Wait, but he's talking about ambitions to move on from Ajax or being flirting with it. So who does he go to? Dortmund?
But he's already said he wants to go to a place that he can trust the board with. I don't think there's many managers out there. The thing is, yeah, as fans, we know shit about boards, yeah. Managers know more about boards than fucking we do. I don't believe he. But at the same time, I don't think he'll go to City because I think City, there's a chance Pep might stay. So I don't know. It's just, if United don't get Champions League football, it's going to be hard for you, man, to get the manager you want.
Yeah, can we move on from Man United? Cheers.
Yeah, you probably should. Let me give me 1 second. You're watching Never a Foul Fan Cave. Daps, Soups, Cass. We are going to be reviewing the transfer window and just rating them, rating the moves. Did you watch the Old Firm Derby the other day?
No.
Did you not watch it?
I was working.
I don't usually watch it, but I did catch it the other day. The second half, at least.
Yeah, fucking Rangers got smoked, to be frank with you.
They did, massively.
Got absolutely smoked. Sorry, give me 1 second. Cass, come on.
So big up Jaminho.
Jaminho in the cut. What's he saying?
Big up the panel.
Long time no see, Jaminho.
Hope you're all well. Hold tight, Hearts of Liverpool. Jamie Phillips saying big up, guys.
Jamie, if you want to jump in, just shout me. We'll send you a link.
Jump in.
Oh, where's my man, anyways?
Just message him. You know what? I'm beginning to. So I'm getting to know DK. Yeah, like he's one of the man. Them where when I told him we were starting at 10, he was like, "Cool, say no more. I'll go and get food early." I messaged him at 5 to 10 saying, because of penalties, we're going to move it back to 10:30. And he was like, it wasn't a goal, Soups. No, he was like,
my wrist, yeah.
He was like, cool, I'll go and grab some food quick. But I swear you're going to get food early. So, but he should be on any second. If he's not on in a minute, then we'll just start without him, Cass, because I know that you're very
anxious to, yeah. I thought Jaminho saying smash the likes.
Literally, yeah, it'll be on in a minute. Any minute it'll be here.
Jaminho saying, I'm actually not doing great. He fractured his wrist. Yes, fractured his wrist yesterday. But other than that, he's doing good. Get well soon, Jaminho.
Jaminho, just to clear it up, how did you fracture your wrist?
Yeah.
Actually, he didn't strain it, so.
he didn't strain his wrist. But
it's going to be fun, when people watch this back and realise it's not a January transfer window. It's a 40-minute of Man United watch along.
Oh, it's going to be transfer windows in a minute, you fucking mood smasher.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, bro, no, because I will cut it.
Yeah, very true. You'll cut it as well.
I can cut it.
This is what happens to Man United fans when Man United lose against a championship team. It's all right, Cass, you can smile.
More than you believe.
Hey!
Do you think Pep was rattled in that interview, by the way?
Of course he was.
He didn't seem... We'd won. Why would he be rattled?
Because he's a perfectionist.
Very well.
More than you believe.
I'm very happy.
Right, but while we wait for DK, let's get so what we're going to do is, right, we are going to go through the January transfer window. Go through the comments quick, go on.
Arsenal for Life is saying United.
You know what?
Smiley, yeah.
The United and Arsenal fan bases, yeah. The way you, man, jump on each other at every fucking opportunity.
And you know what? That's funny because Samuel Asante Ade is saying United are turning into Arsenal gradually. We're not, though. We're not that bad. Come on.
But both of you, like, need to... It's like, come on, learn, man. Sometimes it's like, just shut up because it's not... Like, Arsenal fans win 2 games, get hype. United fans see Arsenal lose, get hype, and it's like all of you realise that your next game you're probably going to be put back in the fucking mud.
Arsenal lost. Jiminho saying how he damaged his wrist. He done it, bless you, because he done it in training. He felt awkwardly on it.
Okay.
But thanks for your well wishes.
Now, well wishes, 100%.
And Hearts of Liverpool.
Yeah.
Mr. Jamie Phillips is saying, "Hi guys, I can't call in tonight. I've had one too many whiskies." That doesn't sound like an excuse to me.
It sounds like a perfect reason, to be fair.
Hope you have a great show. Keep up the amazing work. Much respect.
Lovely. Right, so the way we're going to do this is DK can jump in when he jumps in. So, Soups, if you bring up the rankings. Got it there? Should be on that screen, mate.
Yeah, it should be. But yeah,
grab it over there. If you are watching, it's Never a Foul Fan Cave. We are live on Sunday from 8 p.m. reviewing the whole weekend. All right, here we go. Could have made them bigger, Soups.
Yeah, I could have, but
never mind.
It's all right. What, so we're going to put it in?
Yeah, put it in. So we're going to go through the... we're not going to go through every single fucking signing because there's been a lot. We're going to go through all the major signings and we're going to put them in one of the 5 categories, starting from the bottom, which is the bottom one is irrelevant. Then we've got good for the player. Then we have good for the selling club. Then we have good for the buying club, and we have good for all. As I say, we're only talking the top signings. So apologies if you support Watford and Watford bought someone. You could probably say it's going to fit in the bottom one, to be fair.
Irrelevant.
So DK, like I said, DK can jump in.
Yeah.
Cass, you with us?
Mm-hmm.
So
do you know what? I really love Cass when he's in a mood. But the funniest thing is, I don't know when you're being serious and when you're not.
All right. So, because Cass is here, because I'm here, let's start with a transfer from Man United. It's a loan up north to Scotland, right?
Yeah, go on.
Amad Diallo.
No, leave him big for now. Leave him big. So, Diallo on loan to Rangers. Where would you put it, Cass?
I can't even read the categories, if I'm being honest. So, what's the categories exactly?
Irrelevant. Good for the player. Good for the seller. Good for the buyer. Or everyone's a winner.
I know where I'd put him.
Good for the player.
I don't get what you mean by seller and buyer and all that stuff. So,
say that again.
Maybe I'm playing dumb or something. But I don't get what you mean by good for the buyer or seller. Like he's trying to buy and
right. So the buyer would be Glasgow Rangers. The seller would be Man United. The player would be the player.
Who benefits from this transfer?
Who benefits from this transfer?
Rangers.
So it's good for the buyer.
Would you say Man United benefit from it as well?
No.
Not at all.
Right. Would he start for Man United?
Yes. If we had a competent manager who actually saw stuff for what it is. But now
this
we
is
got
going to be your vibes for the whole fucking night, basically. Well, with the United players anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, one's on loan at the moment. One's a flipping rapist. And then, like, we got flipping old men coming on instead, like Juan Mata, who's flipping pensioner. Like, come on, man.
Juan Mata and, Jones didn't play, did he?
Who?
Jones.
Yep.
But you know what? Jones has
Crazy.
put in probably one of the best defensive performances.
But in 2022, what the hell are we doing playing Jones?
Nah, I get it. No, but bro, listen to what I said. Jones might have had one of your better defensive performances of the season, right?
Okay.
So when you say, why are we playing Jones? What you should be asking is, why are the rest of our defenders' levels so fucking low that Jones can put a performance in that is better than theirs?
No, I agree. But let's talk about Amad Diallo, who's gone to Rangers on a loan.
See, I would have put that, for me personally, in the top one.
Everyone's a winner.
Because for him, he's getting game time that I don't believe he'd get at Man United right now. Whether you are blaming the manager or not, right now, if he's Man United, he's not starting.
Yeah, he's playing under 21s, under 23s and stuff like that.
But why is it?
It's not good for both parties. He's not really getting better playing in Scotland.
That's right.
But he's getting game time.
But in Scotland,
under 23s is probably the equivalent of Scottish football level, anyways.
I'd agree with you.
Don't know if there's any Scottish, they're going to boot off.
So,
Rangers and Celtic fans will tell you that they would finish top 4.
No, they wouldn't. They would struggle to finish. Well, actually, to be fair, this new Celtic team, I reckon they'd have a good run in, not top 4, but Rangers got a long way to go since Gerrard.
You know what? It's always been the same though. Celtic have always put in all right performances against English teams, and Rangers never really do.
I kind of feel yes. Scottish football is not really.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, but for me, just real quick on Scottish football, I think it showed when Rangers, the minute they got back to the Premier League, they were like up there. If say Arsenal dropped to where Rangers dropped to, their first season back in the Premier League, they would not be challenging.
Of course they wouldn't.
They would not be challenging. But anyway, all right, we'll put in there. I see that. So you're saying it's good for Rangers. I would agree it's good for Rangers.
Jimino saying Diallo was a transfer I didn't see coming. Never saw him going to Rangers. None of us did.
It's like Ramsey. No one saw that.
Yeah.
No one saw Ramsey coming neither.
We didn't. No one saw Ramsey come in.
No, we didn't do Ramsey. It's cool because Ramsey was kind of from outside of the Prem. But I think Ramsey is one to watch. I think Ramsey is just trying to fish for a move back to the Premier League.
Okay. So, should we talk about manager?
No. Go with another United one.
Another United one?
Go with Marshall. Let's talk on Marshall real quick.
Okay.
So I want Cass's. Actually, no. You know what? For once, Soups, I want your take on this because I know you were a Marshall fan slyly. You were Marshall FC without actually being vocally Marshall FC.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, Marshall FC.
So what do you think on this one?
So for me, I've seen Anthony Marshall do really well. Obviously, not last season, not the season before. Obviously, he's had a lot of troubles playing. Obviously, when Zlatan came in, took his number and stuff like that, he went to AM11. And then he's gone back to AM9. 2 seasons ago, he had a cracking season.
One good season.
He had one good season. Then he was injured and all sorts. There were so many mitigating circumstances where Anthony Marshall couldn't perform to his highest ability. And last season was atrocious. I was hoping that this season he'd come into the team and he'd show his ability. He'd show what he could do. But he's gone out on loan to Sevilla.
So, out of all of them, where would you put it?
So I would say that the Anthony Martial loan is good for the player because he can show what he can do. Would you agree, Cass?
I think it's good for both parties.
What, all parties?
Yeah, because there's positives. Like, let's put it like this.
Everyone's a winner.
I think everyone's a winner. Sevilla could benefit of him. Man United could benefit him coming back. At the same time, there's negatives because Man United don't benefit because I reckon we could do with him now that we lost Mason Greenwood because he's a flipping pathetic prison cell FC fucking rapist. But other than that, I think all parties. Yeah, I think all parties. I've got to say all parties because whether I like Martial, if you like him or don't. The don't party benefits if they get to sell. The good party, if they are Martial, obviously might be able to see him next season again, and we get to see him thrive at Sevilla, and see, So I think it's good for everyone, in my opinion.
So for me, the way you man defend Martial's mad. I'll be honest, yeah. I will never once disagree on Martial's ability.
You put Martial in City's as number 9, doing a false 9 City. He bagged you 30 goals.
All right, cool. You want me to? I like I said, I'm not doubting Martial's technical ability whatsoever. However, what you just said about if you put him in Cities, you know why he will never, ever, ever get in Cities?
Why?
Because his mentality isn't right.
Pep would change him. Pep
wouldn't sign him because his mentality is wrong.
Pep would change him.
It would not happen. Sorry. Like, this is the thing, yeah? Unfortunately, the guy will never hit the level he should because his mentality is not right. You know what? Now's his time to prove me wrong. He's at Seville. Prove me wrong, innit? Like, prove me wrong. Go and ball out and show everyone where there's not going to be no media. For me, though, if he does ball out at Seville, he ain't coming back to you, man. You think no, but he will not come back to you, man. You know why he won't?
Why wouldn't he?
The media and this country have never been called to Martial neither. Yeah, if he balls out over there,
the English press said he had no chance.
I'm telling you, I'm saying, prove me wrong. Go and prove me wrong in Seville, yeah, and I'll go, cool. You know what? Actually, you might ball a bit, yeah. Your mentality is better over there. Maybe his mentality is wrong because of our media. But what I'm saying is, either way, if he balls out, he ain't coming back. Like, his treatment by Man United ain't been great. His treatment by the British media has been dog food. Therefore, if he balls out and gets confident again and might even force, like, getting the France squad, why the fuck would he come back to you, man? You've already told me that Zlatan took a shirt off him. We know the media have thrown him under the bus. He won't come home, bro. He's gone. He's gone because he's shit or he's gone because he's good. Either way, he ain't coming back to Man United.
The English media said he had no chance. They said it was 50 million down the drain.
Right, so you're trying to, like, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah. You're trying to force an agenda. I already told you, bro. I told you the media was shit to him. But right now, the media are right. That was 50 million down the drain because you've loaned him out, bro. You're probably paying wages for another team to have him. Right, we've got a guest though, so should we grab DK?
We will get DK. And Jaminho's saying he agrees with you, Daps. He's saying Martial doesn't work hard enough, but he's still decent. He's got.
Look, technically, the guy's good, yeah. And you could blame the media, you could blame all of that. He could prove me wrong, but in this country, it worked out ultimately. So, and if I wasn't working out well in this country, you know what? My dad was bored of this country, went abroad, stayed there.
Works better.
Because sometimes things don't work out, so you go elsewhere. So, right, let's get DK in the cut. I'm going to grill him as well about his food. DK, what, you've eaten now, yeah?
Yeah, I've been finally eating, Daps. Don't worry, man. Listen,
you know what? When I told you we were starting at 10, you told me, cool, I'll get some food early then. So when I messaged you at 5 to 10 saying we're going to start at 10:30, and you come back with, cool, I'll go and get some food then, I'm thinking, right.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, yeah. I'll tell you right now. It's my mum. She cooked me some nice eba just to get my food pounding. She got my stomach pounding. And now, because I was watching the Man United game at the same time, I feel it might be necessary for me to sing the national anthem. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please turn up for the national anthem of Manchester United?
Yeah.
Man you, man you, man you, man you, man you, man you, oh man you, man you, man you, man you. Sorry about that, guys.
But with the red background as well, it's mad.
You have to rep it, man. Unfortunately, that's just how it is, man. I'm sorry, Cass, innit? But you know what's going on with Man United? What's going on?
Anyways, Marcel's a good transfer for both parties.
Cass.
Yeah. So
wait, 1 sec. Who do you support again?
Oh, here we go.
Bro, you got to guess. You have to
wait,
guess.
whoa. Wait, who does he support?
No.
Oh,
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. He has to guess.
Let's not play any games.
Get 3 tries.
What did you say?
Think of the magic genie. I'm the magic genie. 3 tries.
Arsenal.
No, not even, bro. I hate them.
Then it's Tottenham then.
Why? You're good, guy.
Fucking Tottenham, man. You're trying to give it all the bubble when you can't even get past Conference League. Fuck that. That's not even better than the fucking FA Cup.
Let's
clip that. Let's clip that and remember that for next season.
First and foremost, we got kicked out because of COVID.
No, you fucking left.
You got beat by a team who's trained runs past their stadium.
My house has a bigger capacity than fucking the country.
Listen, I ain't taking corn from a Man City fan, and I ain't taking corn from a Man United fan.
Well, you have to. You've been taking corn since when's the last time you won the league title? Like 1960 or something like that.
Listen, none of us were born at the time, innit? But what I'll tell you right now is,
Antonio Conte is leaving your club.
Despite the money you man spent this season.
That's the end of the conversation.
All right, this is the difference. All right, let's just quickly end there, wrap up. This is the difference between Tottenham and Man United, regardless of the situation. Antonio Conte will leave your club and we will take him if we want to. That's the difference. If we want to. How about that? That's the difference.
Not happening. Do you know the reason why it wouldn't happen here?
Why wouldn't it happen? He's already been flirting about it.
I'll tell you right now. You guys get end up with someone like Pochettino, and I'll tell you why now. Because Conte is not going to work under a board where they will tell him who to sign.
Wait.
He's literally doing that under Daniel Levy.
Wait. So under Daniel Levy, instead of like saying who to sign, how about they sign absolutely fucking no one unless he literally rips out his hair and says, I'm going to leave unless you get me some 2 players.
No, I think Daniel Levy's realised now that he can't be doing that. And right now, as it is,
you've got 2 good signers though.
An investor that's going to take over from Joe Lewis. So the club is going like they're trying to reform. They're trying to change the image now. They realise they can't be doing them things no more. It doesn't run like that no more. Innit?
Who did you get again? You got Kulusevski and
Kulusevski,
Bentaker, I swear, or
Bentaker as well. But I mean,
we're going to go through that. We're going to go through them in a minute. Anyway, so DK, just quick, so you're up to speed. But real quick, actually, DK, you said you weren't willing to hold corn from a City fan. Why not?
Why not? Because just like us, Daps, you've not won a Champions League medal. You only gone to like the Champions League final, but you haven't won the Champions League.
All right, so this is mad. You know what? You're looking for loopholes and shit, brother. So man have won 5. Like this season could be our 6th Premier League, right?
Okay. Let me tell you something, Daps. Let me tell you something. Man City.
No, we can't talk on them over you, man, because we haven't won the Champions League.
Okay. Let me tell you this. Man City are the team. Yeah. Listen, now they're clear. Yeah. Man City are the team, just like a man who says, I've got it all. He's got it all, but he comes up short in one of the ways. Yeah? He comes up short because he can't deliver when it comes to the Champions League medal. He's just like us right now.
Bro, there's levels to shit. Yeah, there's levels to shit. Like, we agreed. We cannot, we're not quite there with the Champions League, yeah? But you can't say Tottenham and City is similar because we can't bring the Champions League home. Bro, you can't fucking bring the Carabao Cup home. Like there's levels.
Okay. Let's be real. Let's be real about this. Yeah. Firstly.
Wait. They can't even. See the preseason trophy. They can't even bring that home either.
Listen. Man City. The thing is, this is the truth. Yeah. Man City has spent so much money. They spent so much money and even got a top class manager to assemble a team who still can't even win the Champions League.
Oh yeah, because the Champions League bare easy, bro. You spent money. You've had several managers, yeah.
For us to get to the Champions League final, we spent no peas at all, bro.
Yeah, none at all. No, Tottenham haven't spent any money. You're right.
No peas. We spent nothing. We all broke, and we still end up in the Champions League final.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm listening to your argument, and my brain's thinking. And actually, do you know what, DK? Yeah, you know what? Tottenham are overperforming and Manchester City are underperforming. Actually,
that's it. That's simply it.
That is it. Like that is it. Real talk.
You man are underperforming big time.
A good job. You know what? I'm glad we got DK on it because he's educating me already. Still, so
that's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying if we turn up to the party, just get there.
Oh, what happened when you turned up to the party, bro?
Yeah, did you not turn up to the party against?
Did they even turn up?
We did. We turned up. We just crushed the
You
ball.
didn't turn up.
You did.
We crushed the ball. We turned up, but we got so there. We got so there.
You got so lit in the taxi there that you fucking.
We basically couldn't do anything.
Right. All right. So, you know what? It's cool. It's good that Tottenham still feel they can argue with City.
So let's talk about a Tottenham.
So what we're doing, DK, is we're going through the main transfers and we're rating them. Yeah, with good for everyone, good for the buying club, good for the selling club, good for the player, or just irrelevant.
So Ndombele.
Ndombele.
He is flipping whack. He's shite. If we have to say something, yeah, I would say good for the buyer.
Good for the buyer.
Yeah, good for the buyer.
Really?
The reason why I say that is because he's actually pretty good when it comes to the French league. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he really works well for League One. But for the Prem, he just doesn't cut the mustard. The reason why I say that is because he just can't deal with the physicality. He can't run for shit, and he runs like it's on sand. He runs like he's on Margate Beach and just doesn't work.
Lukaku vibes.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like I love the guy, yeah, but he just couldn't cut the mustard, and it's not a problem, innit? Like for us, if he gets a good season out there, that's good for them, and then for us in return, if he comes back on form, then we can see where it goes.
What is it? No, it's not a loan, is it?
It is.
I thought it was a 65 million thing.
No, of course not. Look at them. Are you talking about Lyon paying 65 mil or 58 million for this player? They're not going to pay that. They're broke. They never pay that.
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought it was a fucking.
Nah.
Yeah, I fully thought it was a sale.
Them are broke, bro. They're not going to pay that much for a player. Hell no.
No, I hear that. To be fair, I can't imagine many apart from PSG.
But I can't really see Ndombele coming back because have you seen the comments about that he's done about Antonio Conte?
Listen, he could come back if he makes a good impact right now for the on season. If they finish the top 4 with like lots of points on the table, they have a good run in the league. I think they would. I think they could. I think they could do it.
You know what, Leon. You know what, Leon has still got my guy as well, haven't they?
They had I love
Paqueta.
I love Lucas Paqueta. Like, listen, these man, they got creative young players there, and I think he'll reach 500.
You know what? I do agree with what you're saying that he could go to France and ball.
Yeah,
to be fair,
and
then Arsenal might sign him.
Listen, fuck Arsenal, man.
Kaz, what are you saying? Would you agree?
Yeah, why not?
You know what? Remind me to never get Cass on after United take a beating. Cass, we're supposed to be regular on this, but I don't know how that's going to work.
Oh, it does me well. Get to sleep.
All right, so you put him in where you put him?
We put him good for the buyer.
All right, cool. Right, next one. Let's get someone else up in there. Who are we going to go with? Right, I think I know. All right, now you bring up whoever you want. Make sure if you're watching these, you smash the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Come on.
So let's go for a big
and all the vibes.
About who?
About what?
About what?
Hey, you know what? Do you man know about Red Dwarf?
No.
Back in the day, Red Dwarf.
No.
All right, yeah, that shows my age still. When you're off this, Google cat from Red Dwarf, looks mad like fucking Aubameyang. For me, I heard something mad today, He was on 350 bags at Arsenal, I heard he took some crazy, mental pay cut.
What, like Traore when he rejected Tottenham?
But I'm hearing I don't believe it. It's that stupid. I'm hearing 10 bags he's on.
Listen, with the Aubameyang deal, he was on a healthy 350k. He could have just sat out on the bench for the rest of the season.
That's what I'm saying. Is he gone for 10 bags?
Easy. No, not for 10 bags.
No, they're both paying half his wage.
They're probably paying him about, maybe let's say for example, they probably took away maybe like 75% of salary, 75% of salary. He's earning defo under 100k. Let's put it that way, yeah.
But right now they're both paying half the wage.
Right now, for now,
each.
On loan, and obviously by the time the season ends, his contract at Arsenal would have ended as well. So he's obviously going to be like a Bosman at that point. So he will be able to negotiate a better deal at the end of the season when his contract with Arsenal ends.
Is it a loan thing? I thought it was a free.
No, it's a loan and it's free contract.
Yeah.
What,
so
loan then free? Oh, what? So basically his contract that was several years, they've said, you know what, we're going to do a loan till the end of the season, then we'll give you a free.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't think he's going to stay at Barca beyond. I think what's going to happen.
I look at Barca, and I look at who they had already: Braithwaite, Dembele.
They have.
It's not a bad lineup anymore, really.
No. And then they've got, who's the younger Donny, the dope one?
No, not Ferran Torres. You mean
Memphis Depay?
No, not even Depay. But here we go. We've just listed them off. Not Depay. Who's the bad boy younger that they got on a crazy fucking like £1 billion fucking release fee? Pedro.
Pedri.
Then they've gone and signed Ferran Torres. They've signed Traore, who Traore has gone there because he did not want to play fullback. Yeah, so he's playing in a full. And then they've signed Aubameyang. I'm thinking, you man are top heavy more than Traore. Like, they're just. I don't get how all these men are fitting into their fucking team.
This is the thing, guys. This is the thing. We could have signed him, but we could have signed Traore, but the problem was Conte has his demands, and specifically players he wanted to play at right wing back. Traore just can't do that.
I heard he didn't want to play wing back. I heard he said, "I'm not looking to play wing back no more."
Yeah, that's not a problem. He could go. It's not a problem. I don't blame him.
Yeah. But yeah, so for me, and apparently Soups just looked it up. He's on 80. He's gone from 350 to 80 bags apparently.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not. It's like
you know what? That tells me all I need to know about him. He's some dumb motherfucker. I would have stayed on the bench and fucking.
Nah, I think he's probably earned his money and just thought, you know what?
Now, bro. Footballers retire at the age of about 35. Yeah, he's turning down 350 minus 80 is 270. He's losing 270 bags a week potentially, bro. Sit on your ass at Arsenal and earn that money.
So is that good for the seller? Is that good for the player?
Yeah, but when you've earned all that money up to his age...
Nah, bro. Listen, when you get used to earning one wage bracket, yeah, you're used to... Like, if you get used to buying cars and houses, yeah, you want to buy boats. If you get used to buying boats, you want to buy planes, yeah? He's used to buying cars and houses. He wants to be in that boat money. So... that's mad. For me, the club that are benefiting from that is Arsenal, 100%. But they fucked up in the first place by giving him a fucking big boy contract.
What he's trying to do is he's trying to prove a point to Arsenal that you need me more than you think you do. They need him more than ever. Just because he had a bad season, he could prove that I'm going to ball out there in Spain. And I could do on 80 bags a week, clean.
He might not start though. That's the maddest thing.
He's got enough money as it is. He doesn't need to do too much. That's what
you know what? This enough money things. I get it. I hear it 100%. But when you get used to a spending habit and then you have to change that spending habit, it's very fucking difficult.
Besides, let's remember, you know, they're in a tax bracket that they got to pay more than over 45% tax.
Yeah, it's less tax over there, isn't it?
So it's going to be peak anyway. Like 350k. Before tax sounds good, but after tax is a bit shit. Obviously, Spain's it works a little bit different. So he might
right now. I'm fucking with the panel that are making too much money. Clearly, because boy, right.
He's a baller.
Let's grab another one. It does show though. Arsenal. I hope you fucking learned with giving out these mad contracts to people.
Mad contracts. They're letting shit players run down their contracts,
and then giving them big boy contracts when they're of a certain age and lazy as shit.
How are you letting players like? I'm not gonna lie to you. Letting players. I know him personally. Eddie Nketiah.
Nope, he's only showing you a sleeve. Who do you think it is?
Weghorst.
Suits, you fucked up there, bro.
No.
All you had to do is click in it. There we go.
Chambers.
Chambers. I didn't even know he went to Aston Villa.
Hey, you know what? I love this picture, yeah, because he's looking at that shirt like, this shit's all right, you know.
Yeah, no, it fits him properly as well.
Yeah.
It fits him properly. That's why.
You know what? Right. So for me, Chambers, and what I was surprised with, I was on Ego's channel the other day, yeah, and he was before the show started. He broke it to me that Chambers was moving, and then he was looking up when Chambers signed for. You know, he's been at Arsenal since something like 2013, bruv.
Yeah, I still remember them days. Yeah,
Chambers was originally at Southampton, wasn't he? Before he moved to Arsenal.
Yeah. So for me, like, he should have gone years ago because he's.
See, this is the thing, yeah. Chambers is a good player. He's a good player, but the problem with him is he has injury problems, and that just hampered his progress.
So he's
so much. At Arsenal, he's actually.
I would put him in a irrelevant category. I don't think Villa really need him. I don't think he starts for Villa. I don't even think.
That's what I was thinking. Does he start?
Matty Cash, Konza, was his name Horza as well, and Tyrone Mings are all better than this guy.
No way. Sorry, no. I don't buy this. Tyrone Mings is dead food.
It's better than him.
No,
he's dead food. He's dead food.
Let's break it down then. Yeah. So we all know about ball playing midfield, ball playing centre back, and then you got your no nonsense type of centre back. At least at the minimum, yeah. He would come under the category of definitely not a no nonsense. He'll come under the ball playing Horza. And what's his name? What's the other guy? Konza.
Yeah.
Are ball playing centre backs. He is also classed in that category. He doesn't start even over both of them. It's dead food. And then
I think you'll come in.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna do what they did with him, like they did with Transabi, and he's not gonna play.
I think you'll see yourself. I think this guy has got the techers for it, and I think he could be able to displace players like Konza and especially Mings.
Did you see Konza?
I rate Konza, yeah, but I still think that Chambers has a chance.
Over Konza. In what attribute is
Chambers even better? No, wait, hold on, Kaz, hold on. What I'm saying is he's not going to displace him. It's going to be a long season. They're obviously going to rotate players every now and then. Injuries, stuff like that happens. That's why they bought him. If one of their defenders gets injured, they're fucked.
So how is that anywhere near good for the player? He's basically been signed as a backup centre.
No, because
you're a backup,
because
bro.
That's it. At Arsenal, they already know that they can start. You know, they can start Gabriel Magalhaes over him. They can start Ben White over him as well. They already got their back four already sorted. Even though he can't even start ahead of in the right back position, which is what I'm surprised about. To be honest, the right backs. They have Cedric Suarez still there. They still have Cedric Suarez still there. That shows you just how bad the backline
Callum Chambers is.
You know what? I'll be 100. I put Callum Chambers, yeah. Soups, you can read this out in a second. I put Callum Chambers in, like, when Arsenal were at their absolute fucking worst, yeah. Callum Chambers was starting. I'm not rating Chambers for shit. The only thing is, I think if Gerrard bringing someone in, he's bringing them in for a reason. That's the only thing I would say. That's why I would say maybe it might be good for the player because I think he's out of favour at Arsenal, and I do think in the summer Arsenal will bring in another one or two defenders. Yeah. So I think
Chambers is a good squad player, and you need players like him who are versatile enough to play even in the right back role or as a centre back. They don't have enough of that. They only have Matty Cash playing as a right back. They have Konza, Horza, and obviously Tyrone Mings playing, and Mings as well. Tyrone Mings as well, but Tyrone Mings is like the left centre back.
Tyrone really does Ming.
So DK, you would agree with Jamino. He's saying Chambers is a good signing for Villa. He's a good squad player, versatile, does a job when needed, and never complains when he doesn't play.
I agree with him completely. Because it's true. It's true. Like, I mean, I watched Chambers since his days at Southampton. I know this guy is a good versatile player. He can be good. He does have the effect. He, in essence, I'm not gonna lie to you, he kind of reminds me of Eric Dyer. Because Eric Dyer, in a way, is versatile enough to play as a DM, to play as a right back, and to play as a centre back as well. Even though he's not the greatest, he still does a good job. He still does a decent job. He will still put a shift.
This is maddest thing. I just heard you trying to compare your club with Man City, and you're trying to tell me that Eric Dyer is a good player.
Did I just wait? Yeah, whoa, that just went over my head. Eric Dyer's a good player.
I'm not saying he's a good player. I'm saying he's a good squad player to have because he could rotate.
So is Phil. All right, then if Eric Dyer's, then so is Phil Jones. Great squad player. Play DM.
Listen, I am here, and I've been here. I've been here for the last 10 years, waiting to defend Phil Jones. Yeah, because I am a Phil Jones. Phil Jones is all right, bruv. Honestly,
he's better than Harry Maguire, hands down.
I feel Phil Jones, yeah, just to go off on a tangent, for me, Phil Jones, yeah, got fucked up by managers playing him out of fucking position. Every fucking manager trying to play him as a right back, a DM, and he got confused. He's a simple defender that wants to dive in front of the ball. Let him do
other
that.
Fans talking about our players in that's no. Phil Jones would run 2 minutes and his knee's gone and dislocated, bro.
Yeah, I get that. I get the injury. However, possibly the best defensive performance for Man United this season came from that.
That's the only reason why people are coming to his defense is because of that one performance.
I've always screamed it. I think he got his Fergie's last couple of seasons. Phil Jones was all right. Yeah,
he was good.
He was good when it was. He did what it said on. He was a defender. Then Man
didn't
play all over the show.
He didn't really play in the last couple of seasons. He played like I think it was when did he come like 2010 was it right?
Him and Henderson
2010 from Blackburn. He played DM. He played DM in that Raphael thing, but he wasn't the main player regardless. He tried, but he kept getting injured. It was Johnny Evans and Rio Ferdinand, if I remember correctly.
Are we talking about the transfer?
No, let's carry on. I took that tangent. So let's.
Are we talking about transfer window a million years ago, or are we talking about this transfer window?
Man United fans trigger.
So Callum Chambers,
I think he's irrelevant.
To Villa, is he irrelevant?
I'll put it good for the player.
I'll say good for the player.
Is it good for the
player? I think he's irrelevant. I just don't.
You know why I say good for the player? Because I think Villa is a club that you need to watch out for. So I think
100%.
It's good for the player.
It's good. It's a good move for him anyway. He needs a new club.
He needed a new shirt as well. It fits him nicely. Right. Who are we moving on to next?
Let's move on to.
You need to be careful, right? So when he throws up a Newcastle player, you need to tell us which one it is, because there's two Newcastle players that, to my, not racist, but to my racist eyes, yeah, I'm getting these two Newcastle players confused.
Oh boy!
No, not him. Don't do that, you fucker. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Throw out the two that you thought I was gonna. You know which two. You're a bastard for that. You know. Throw out the two that him and the other one that doing the same thing.
What's his name again? This geezer.
Dan Burn.
Huh?
I can't believe you just did that to me, Soups.
Dan Burn.
Dan Burn. Dan Burn.
Oh, and who's the other one?
I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good for Dan, but I think.
Who's the other one?
Right now, not good for the player.
Oh, surely Chris Wood was the other one. He's doing the Rockers thing as well.
Oh yeah, Chris Wood.
And they look similar still. And the reason I said racist. I was joking saying they're both white, innit? But for me, Dan Burn is. You know what? Newcastle have surprised me. Yeah, I think they've done quite well with their signings for where they are. That they haven't gone over the top. They've kept it pretty defensive, kept it pretty Premier League experienced to get them out of a fucking dog battle. But then they've also got I can't pronounce his name.
Who?
Oh,
Ramirez.
Yeah, bruv, I can't pronounce Faitas, bruv.
Bruno.
But he's a player that if they stay in the Premier League, they can build round. But they've got a couple of players that they can fucking like. Couple of defenders that are Premier League experienced. They've got Trippier that can deliver a ball. They've got Chris Woods that's a fucking target. It's old school Plan B Premier League football that could get you out of a fucking relegation battle. To be frank with you.
See, this is the thing. Yeah, I still think they're gonna go down.
You still think they will?
I still think they're gonna go down.
Are you hoping they go down, or do you really think?
I hope they go down.
I don't like Newcastle personally. I don't like them, but I also think it's too late now for them to make a change and a charge to stay in the Prem.
I think this is the thing. When they got bought out, yeah, I looked at their run of games and I was like, right, they got 12, 13 games before they can buy anyone. What we have to do is make sure they pick up as few points as possible so that when they can bring players in, it's too late. I was bantering, but then they really fucking stunk to the point where they really haven't picked up that many points.
So is Ramirez good for the buyer? Or...
I think
I think that they're right, both of them. I don't think that was good for Brighton to sell him, but I think it's good for the buyer. Anything's good for the buyer. Yeah, I think Dan Burn was quality at Brighton at centre back.
I think and you know what? The one thing I would say I think maybe not on Dan Burns. I think Dan Burns is good for the buyer. I think that Ramirez, could be good for everyone because the selling club got what they wanted. They got the P they wanted. The buying club have got a name and maybe something to build on. And for him, let's be honest, if they get relegated, but he balls out in the next 4 months, he'll go to another Premier League club. Same with what's his name? Who's the Burnley Don? Cordet. No, Cordet. If that man go down, a Premier League club's coming in for him. Simple.
Yeah, easy.
That's what I'm saying. Like these type of moves for those type of players, it's calm. If that team goes down, someone's going to come in and fucking pick them up. So for me, I actually think, what's his name? Grimir, whatever his name is, Ramirez.
Ramirez.
I think that's good for everyone.
Yeah, I would say so then, It makes sense. Leon generated some money. You replaced him as well quickly.
You have to remember that the thing is, some players, like I think, like I said on Ramsey earlier, I think Ramsey's gone Rangers to get back in the window for a Premier League club to bring back. A lot of players just use these clubs when they can't get to a top team in the Premier League, get someone else, show you can ball, and then someone will come in for you anyway.
Even Reedy saying, Whatmore is a genius.
He's
saying, Whatmore's a genius.
Reedy, I hope you're happier than the other day. Reedy was on when we did the transfer window on the final day, and he was vexed. Right, who we throwing up next?
We've done Martial. Let's do. Okay.
Ferran Torres. See, you know what? You know about him. The funny story about him he was actually doing all right at Man City. Comfortable, can fit the system, versatile enough to play you in a wing as a centre forward. This guy had it all at Man City. So I was a bit surprised when I heard that he missed home and he'd rather be back at Barcelona.
Cass?
So that's what I was a bit surprised about.
Cass, before I talk on him, you don't have to say nothing if you don't want to, bro.
I don't know where to really place it, really. I mean, it's obviously good for Barcelona because they're in the dirt right now, but City, it's not really a thing for City, if I'm being honest. It's probably good for all parties. He's going to start at flipping Barcelona. He's not getting much game time at City. He was, but Pep Guardiola was used, but he's not going to lose sleep over him either. Okay. Or good price for him too.
Go on, Naps.
So for me, when I saw him coming to City, I was excited. Like on the wing, he looked cold. And him and Foden look good together. He was good, and he's definitely a prospect. And since he's been at Barca, first game stunk out the play, second game scored a very, very, very nice goal. He's good in front of goal. However, the thing for me is there was the whole time he was at City, when we were playing him through the middle, I get it. He was scoring goals. There weren't Aguero numbers. There weren't sensational numbers, but he was scoring goals. So he has got that eye for goal. But apart from scoring goals, he is the one player in the City team that was never involved in anything but the goal. Build up play, and that's it. And I've seen people say about Salah, like, apart from goals and assists, show me what else you bring. Now, that's mad because Salah's the best player in the world. But with Ferran Torres, his numbers weren't Salah numbers. But for me, right, when he turned up to Pep's door and said, I want to go to Barcelona, I think that showed Pep, your mentality is mad. You want to go there right now? Cool. You go through because your mentality is not right. Now, you know he's been seen and pictured with Luis Enrique's daughter.
Okay.
Right?
That could be it as well. There could be influence.
It's
the pussy got him wrapped up so much, yeah.
For me, and like he's got like when he did the letter to the City fans, it wasn't signed, it was signed with some like marketing like team. The guy is clearly he's young.
Let's be honest.
He's young, and in his defense, you know what? Coming to England during COVID times must be pretty fucking shit. To be fair,
tough for him.
So
and also he could always come back. He could always come back.
No.
He'll come back to England. He will one day. Watch.
No. He don't suit England. He's not built for me. He's not built enough. That was the one thing to me. Is his physique just didn't look quite right. Right. If I have to be honest, yeah.
That does sound like you'll have him back. So
we won't have him back. He's never come back to City. For me, we bought him for 20 million, sold him for 55.
So where would you place him?
Top one.
Everyone's a winner.
Yeah.
Agree, guys?
I would say it's probably good for the buyer.
Bro, can I just say that one more time? We bought him for 20 million and sold him for 55.
Yeah, it's good for the buyer. Plus, man, apparently, I mean, Barca could even register him. So
that's good. That's good for the seller then, right?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
But I do think he look. Don't get it twisted. The guy's got ability, so I'm not going to say it's not good for Barca. The only thing I would say with Barca is they're top heavy. Some of these players that are going there, certain man are going to have to fucking sit down.
Yeah, it's good for the seller.
We've got Barca players that are good for the sellers.
I don't think he is. I'm sorry.
Everyone's a winner.
Bro, for me, everyone's a winner because he will. I think of all of them, Ferran Torres, is a young Spanish, and also if he's fucking Luis Enrique's daughter, unless it's apparently, allegedly.
We know he's happy. We know he's cupping her cheeks into that. We know.
For me, it's good for everyone. It's good for everyone. Good business for everyone. He can slither his way back to fucking Spain and never. You know what? And the worst thing is, how dare you fucking put on David Silva's shirt, you snaky fuck.
Okay, so
know that cat and pussy.
On that bombshell, let's go back to Everton, who have also made a crazy signing on loan. Donny van de Beek.
Ooh, interesting one. I don't like this move. I do not like this move at all. Yeah, I think he would have fit well at Crystal Palace more than Everton. 100%. Do you see the way Crystal Palace are balling right now? They got ballers, they got Gallagher. You know, they got top young players really at the top form. Even Michael Elise.
Yeah, they've got that SA. Who's that other younger they got at the moment?
SA's been injured for like a million years.
No, he's literally been there since last season.
But Marshall was injured for time, and fucking U-Man was still rating him, so don't do them ones. But who's that other younger they've got that's been coming on recently? They've got another younger there. I get it. For me, Cass. Actually, no, Cass.
I don't know where to put. If I had to put him in one category, it'd either be it's good for the buyer, obviously in Everton, but it's also good for the player massively.
Do you not think it's good for you, man?
I think it's good for the player.
No. He's better than McTominay and Fred. He's got dickheads running the gap. I don't know.
Do you not think that this could be the all right, cool? Go out and show us that you are physical enough.
You don't need to show us, man. Put on beef at the start of the season. He didn't put a foot wrong since he even played on a pitch.
So ultimately, you're saying
they said, "Oh, he's not too physical enough. He's not all rounded like other players." And he goes and puts in a mad masterclass defensive performance.
Yeah, I haven't seen
blocks everything.
Fair, every time
put a foot wrong.
He's looked good.
He's better than He's.
Man
United don't like talent. Man United don't like technical players. It's as simple as that.
It's not even that yet. I personally,
we're finished. Franchise. It's done.
I think he should really be starting right now, in terms of his quality. When he came on against Watford, I knew this guy was needed big time to create chances, to score goals, to defend. And they still keep the likes of Bruno Fernandes still playing. Even if
that's what I'm saying. They want to talk about balance. How can you talk about balance? How can you talk about balance? You're Bruno in the
overrated.
Yes, you can.
Overrated? He's fucking shit, bruv.
Now, you know what? I'll be 100. You can bring him on instead of Bruno Fernandes. Yes,
he
you
can
fucking
start.
can.
He could, no, Daps, he can start
with Bruno Fernandes.
No, bro.
No. If
No,
it's
bro.
if you're starting his current midfield right now, it would just be Matic, Pogba, and Van der Beek. Fuck the rest.
Yes, Matic. This is. Thank you, Cass. Salute to you, bro.
McTominay can't play DM.
Yeah,
Fred
sometimes
can't play
you need
DM.
balance. If you want to talk about balance, if you have Matic, Pogba, and fucking you can do that. But Matic, knows how to be an actual fucking DM. Right? It allows Donny and Pogba to do what they do best.
You could play Matic as just a deep line.
Well, that's a different story. You can't so lose both games or only lose one of them.
Only lose one of them.
The difference is
you win it when you've got Donny and Pogba in front of him. Look, Donny is a Donny's probably one. You said about fucking Marshall. Yeah, Cass said about Marshall. If Marshall went to City, if Donny went to City, he'd be doing the Gundogan role.
That's exactly why I just said Gundogan. Gundogan
2.0
role.
He basically is. He basically
is. The thing is, the difference is you want to talk about balance. Bruno provides zero balance for Man United. We're not playing around Bruno. He's not the franchise player of the team.
I think Cass would agree with me, right? Cass would agree with me right now.
Only true DM. Matic is Man United's only true DM.
Yes, he is, but you wouldn't pick him.
Yes, you would, because I just asked you if you could lose both games or only lose one game, because you're saying Matic can play one game, rest, play one game, rest.
Matic has legs around him. He's got, not only would he have Lindelof/Bailly, because let's face it, Maguire's getting dropped again. You don't like him. Varane's got legs. Lindelof's got legs. Pogba has got legs. Van der Beek has got legs. Matic has legs. You don't have Wan-Bissaka to play a ball backwards. He's got Dele Alli can play forwards. You know what I'm saying? You don't need... Matic is a first time... He plays first time balls. Van der Beek plays first time balls. Pogba first time balls. Bruno
wouldn't be playing.
He wouldn't play. If he was Ten Hag...
Look, I can actually look at City, and then look at Man United. Like, let's forget, because we've got Rodri, which is a bit different. But let's switch Rodri for Fernandinho, and put Fernandinho there. That's Matic, Right. Then you've got Donny. Same with Fernandinho for one game, right? Then you've got Donny, that's Gundogan. Then you've got Pogba, that's De Bruyne. There we go.
I personally think right now, Donny van der Beek was a missed chance for Man United to really have a proper midfield, a free man midfield. Like, he was that guy.
An actual baller.
He was that guy. He could have connected Pogba with Matic easily.
You know when like when Man United fans talk about
him with Matic.
Yes, bro, because Matic is a DM. He's your only DM.
He's the guy, man. He's the guy. He's better than both Scott McTominay and.
He's a DM.
He's an actual DM. That's the difference.
Yeah.
He's a DM. You need that. You need that in a team.
Yeah.
So then you've got the two legs in front of him, and Donny and fucking Pogba. Yeah. Them man do the Gundogan and De Bruyne. I just explained it to you perfectly.
One game.
Right, but bro. All right, cool. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Like I asked you before, you can lose both games because you're playing fucking McTominay and Fred, or you can win one game, lose one game, and play fucking Matic. Which one would you do?
But that wouldn't happen because McTominay would play.
But how's that working out for you, bro?
Did you not see McTominay today? He tried to flick the ball, tried to knock the ball over a Middlesbrough player's head, lost it.
He can't play
first time balls. He can't play first time balls.
Man can score goals. The problem is you need another DM, right?
You would have seen in today's game how
maybe too.
You know, McTominay tried to play a ball when it was going nowhere. He went off the pitch.
So did Bruno again.
Yeah, same with Bruno. Bro, listen, they're fucking shy. Listen, they got.
You know what the problem is? I think someone said this a while ago. It's like Donny was bought thinking you man were going to lose Pogba. But Pogba stayed, and then it's like fuck. We got three man. That all play a kind of similar role. So, and like, unfortunately, Donny hasn't worked out. But Donny, like, I was going to say, you, man, look at the City. When you lost to City and when you lost to Liverpool, Liverpool was a pounding, City was 2-0, right? But which one hurt more? It was the City one because of the way we played football. Yeah. The way we played football is the exact fucking way that Donny van der Beek would play football.
100%. He is that.
Like-
Listen, this is the thing. When we played against him, when he was playing at Ajax, yeah, he was one of the star players I was looking at. He was him and who else was I looking at?
When they got to
Ziyech.
the final, did they get to the final with Donny there?
Probably
No,
Ziyech.
semi-final. They got to
Semi-final, yeah.
Not Ziyech, not Ziyech. I'm talking about the other midfielder, the one that plays for Barca now.
Oh, De Jong.
Yeah, Nigel De Jong.
De Jong, yeah, De
Not
Jong.
Nigel De Jong, sorry.
Linked with Man United for this summer,
Yeah.
but we'll
So
see.
De Jong and Nigel
If
De
you
Jong
get Champions League football.
Don't need it. Barcelona might not get it.
and Donny van der Beek. They were the
Linked
two
with City.
players that I really rated the most.
That pissed me off.
And I thought, if the reason why he went to Man United was just the prestige. He thought he was playing for
Yeah.
a big club. He was going to cement a position down. He was going to have a legacy because Dutch players do really well
Yeah, they have at Man United as well.
at Man United.
Actually, who's the Donny? Who was the guy that
Luke
actually
Van Nistelrooy.
always? There was a guy that always get linked with Man United's board.
Van der
He used to
Sar.
play for you. Yeah, he was proper fucking saying, look after him and whatever.
Van der Sar. Van der
He was
Sar.
saying, look after Donny van der Beek. He was saying it's a good club, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Donny.
I think the thing is, yeah, and this is a thing. We're gonna after this, we'll put up the other two. We'll just go Everton all out for a minute, yeah. For me, firstly on Everton, I like how Everton's gone because I use Everton as a perfect example for anyone that says if you spend money, get a good manager, you should win stuff. Because Everton has spent money, had several good managers and won nothing. They've got worse, right? They have got fucking worse and worse and worse and worse. And Ancelotti, Benitez,
You know, it'd be perfect there.
I swear they've both won Premier Leagues, right? Both won Champions Leagues, yeah.
Ten Hag would be perfect at Everton.
Yeah, he would.
They'll give him
Yeah,
money.
he would fucking
He'll
would,
get
bro.
he'll get his players,
Yeah, with that money.
and they'll give him time.
But the only thing is, he probably wouldn't trust the board, and that's what he wants—a board that he can trust. And their board,
but the
is
board,
fucking-
yeah, but I mean, the board will give him money to spend and see what.
apparently their board is pretty. Apparently their board is not like that. Their board's a bit fucking awkward.
Ruthless,
But the thing is, what I like about the three things that Everton have brought in, right? We'll start with the manager, Lampard. Lampard has shit to prove. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it that he has to prove it against Chelsea. Van der Beek has shit to prove.
So does Dele Alli.
And Dele Alli has shit to prove.
Yeah.
Like all three of them, it's like, there you go.
What's
and,
their best midfield looking like now?
well, it's going to have Donny van der Beek and Ali in for me.
I think
In a 4-3-3, you reckon? Or
Yeah.
4-2-3-1? Because he can play six.
Yeah.
So who's the DM?
not the core. Alan has to be the
Alan. It has to be Alan. They could.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, they got the core still. But I'd be playing
Now,
Alan
if
van der Beek.
Everton get relegated, it's fucking mental. Their squad, their squad's too good to get relegated. man.
Everton won't get relegated, but it'll definitely be in the bottom of the table.
Yeah, no. Watford, Newcastle get relegated. Okay.
Yeah, I think the other thing is slightly.
I don't think Newcastle.
I do feel with Everton, like Lampard has walked into. He's been very clever because people are trying to throw Everton into the right. If Lampard keeps Everton up, everyone will say Lampard's gone in and kept Everton up. Everton aren't yet fully in a dogfight. Yeah, so.
No.
As long as Everton are more than 4 points off relegation, I'll give it to Lampard. But if they stay in with 4 points, I'm saying Lampard, you did nothing. But I think it's interesting because Donny is one. It's a hard one because I get it. Right, if he balls out at Everton, will United have him back?
Of course, they have no choice.
They will, yeah.
Especially if they.
It's already set.
The thing is with him, he's a Pochettino type player, and he's also a Ten Hag type player. So
Well, in that case, you have to put him good for everyone then.
he's your mover of the ball. He's your first time ball player. He can carry the ball a bit, but he's not.
This is the thing. Though.
End on belly.
If Everton exercises the right, if they offer good money for him, Man United will take it.
I don't think so. I don't think he goes to Everton.
I don't think so. I think
Have a couple
he's got like
taken.
2 or 3.
They'd have to offer very good money.
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
got like two or 3.
3 years. I
season,
reckon
yeah.
3 years left.
Man United are in a sticky situation, yeah, because if we get top 4 and Ten Hag, that means De Jong comes more than likely, like the rumours. Then you can stick De Jong next to Van der Beek, and you might even convince Pogba to stay. That changes.
So would you
our whole
agree with
dynamic.
this? Would you agree with this? Reedy saying Donny van der Beek literally walks into Everton midfield.
Yeah.
He'll be their best player in midfield.
Yeah.
Can't be nothing. He'll be one of their best players.
Yeah.
Let me add to that. Already Van der Beek going there. Automatically, they got better midfield than Man United.
Everton have.
Of course
Yeah.
they do.
Because technically speaking,
It's more
Man
balanced.
United have weakened their midfield.
Maybe.
If you think
You're
about
talking
Alan,
to
Decore,
DM.
and Van
It's
der Beek,
because you all said it.
So we'll have MDD and then
No, but NDD's bro.
Ndidi's
This is the thing. You need to be careful with the NDD thing because has NDD been amazing this year?
no, he hasn't. But
He doesn't.
So
This is
we'll have NDD.
no, he's not been amazing. But him playing in the Man United setup.
see,
Be
he
careful
would
with them oneself.
he would work only if Bruno goes Ndidi.
Oh, really?
Because he's a
I think I get the Bruno thing. I think Bruno,
No,
unfortunately,
you got to think of it like this though. You ain't thought about it, Soups. Ndidi sounds like an amazing name of a DM, but then who's the two in front of him? Who can control the ball and not lose the ball? You need two of them.
And
You need
Van der Beek.
exactly, and then that means if you keep Bruno now, that means you need a
Bruno has
technical
to go.
DM.
Bruno has to
No,
go.
if Bruno stays, that means you need a technical DM, a De Jong
Yeah.
or something like that, because
Yeah.
you still got Pogba if he does stay or not.
Unfortunately,
fair enough.
Bruno joined the wrong club
Fair enough.
again.
Yeah, he did. He should have went to somewhere like Barcelona, mate, when they wanted him. They can still
And
have
the
him.
problem is he's not young. So I think
Wait, he
Van
is
der
young.
Beek, Van
Do you
der
know
Beek goes
wait,
top.
whoa. Do you know how old Bruno is?
Yeah, he's like 29 or something, isn't he?
No, he's like
So-
25, bro.
Nah,
26.
sure.
He's like 26
Sure.
years old.
Definitely
Yeah,
also-
he's not that young. He's not that old.
So it's good for the player.
No, good for everyone.
Okay.
On Donny Van der Beek is good for everyone.
This is the thing with Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, I think he tries too hard.
No, he
Now-
just wants to be the center of attention, man.
Exactly, he tries too hard, and especially with Ronaldo there, he kind of feels like I need
27.
to at his level of reputation. That kind of
Ronaldo, another player needs to go. That's a fucking amazing signing.
Yeah, I think that's
That just
right.
goes, they don't even talk about it. Just goes straight.
This
to
has to be signed this season already. So put
Really? So
Nah, hold on.
Can't be
Pause.
easy.
Pause.
not signed this season. Not signed
Pause.
this season.
kind of the January transfer window.
It was
Yeah,
a
I'm
loan
trying-
with it's a loan with option to buy. Yeah.
No, it's a
straight
complete
60
buy. They
million.
bought already.
Nah, sure, it's a loan with option to buy.
No, they bought him.
They bought him.
They paid up.
All right, so cool. So based on they bought
They
him, how
loan him
much
back.
for?
They
20.
loan him back though.
How much they buy him for?
Did
Oh,
they loan
sorry,
him
this
back?
is fucking
55
ignore me
million or
completely.
something,
They've bought him.
55 million.
I'm getting him confused with the next one. Ignore me.
55
would-
million.
Yeah, 55 mil, I think.
Yeah,
I can't comment on this because I haven't seen enough of him.
he's a baller though. He's a baller. I haven't watched too much of him, but I know he's good. And I watched Porter last season, and I know how good he was on the wing with
Bit
Otavio.
smaller soups.
You know, some other man there as well.
Do you know what it is? I think with him that makes me think that he will ball.
Yeah.
He's got a point to
Jota.
prove.
Jota.
That too, but I think he's got a point to prove.
What Jota showed me is Klopp couldn't right. All right, I'm going to be 100. You see, Grealish is taking a bit of time to settle in.
Mhm.
With Klopp, yeah, man seems to sometimes hit especially attacking players. Maybe not so midfielders, defensive players. With attackers under Klopp, they seem to hit the fucking ground running.
So who would he?
Of course.
replace?
Huh?
So who would-
So for me, who would he replace right now? I think he's part of a front five, not a front
Who?
five playing. They're going to rotate, but next
Diaz.
season in the summer, Salah or Mane, one
Mane's
of those
gone.
two leagues.
Mane's gone
One of them
100%.
goes.
Mane's
Firmino is
gone.
out of Firmino. Like he's a bit part player for them now. For me, it's Jota or Mane. who replaces-
Let me offer some insight to
Jota,
this deal. Yeah, let me offer some insight to this deal. Look, they can't afford both Salah and Mane.
wages.
So what
yeah.
they're doing now, they got cut one of them, which I think is going to be Mane, obviously,
Yeah.
and then they obviously give the other part a little bit of the wages to Diaz, and the rest of it can go to a big name like
Yeah.
Salah and keep him happy for what he wants. That's the way it's going.
I think that's the key. The idea is Salah gets the money, but worst
They'll
case,
buy a striker
all right,
too. They'll buy a striker.
It's one of them two, and it will be Jota Diaz and either Salah or Mane up top next season.
This is the problem though. I'm trying to think like where would Mane go?
No. Diaz will be on the left. Salah will be on the right. And Jota will be up front. Watch.
Yeah.
With Firmino on the bench, if they can't spend for a striker.
I hope he fucking flops massively.
I hope he does
Yeah.
too. But he's a 1v1 demon.
So for that, I don't want to say for the selling club because the selling club got 50 million.
I think it's good for the player.
I think he's good for the player. I don't think he's good for all parties. Like, yeah, he got a bit of money.
I
but
think it's good for the club though.
it's good for the player, man. He's up in his career, big time.
Yeah. All right, we'll go with good for the player.
Sensational. Last one then. We've got a manager.
Fuck Lampard.
Manager Frank Lampard.
You know what? I'll sell it too. Fuck Lampard. However, Lampard has become the manager of Everton.
I think it's irrelevant.
He's an irrelevant signing this season.
Yeah, he's irrelevant to me. He's irrelevant to me, man. Yeah.
DK, what do you think?
The thing is, I understand his philosophy. Like he's a type of tactician that wants to play ball playing players. That's you. Who wants to be proper pattern. He wants a pattern midfield, right? He's a midfielder. He wants his midfielders to play proper good balls. He wants his defenders to play good balls. But I just don't see him being a good fit for Everton. I just don't see it working out. He may prove us wrong, but I genuinely don't think he is good right now for a Premiership team.
He jumped ship too soon, man. He jumped ship too soon. 100%. Steven Gerrard done it right.
It's the privilege. He should have done what Gerrard did. He should probably
100%.
do it.
Look what Rooney's doing. Look what Rooney's doing. Rooney's about to go down as Derby's probably best, like as a legend.
Rooney's clever.
They're going down.
Rooney's clever. Rooney knew to imagine being Derby manager in the mess that they have been in, and looking at the Everton job and going, you know what, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay here because it looks better than fucking Everton right now.
That's legendary. And on top of that as well, I'm not saying that Derby can stay up, but if miraculously they do, Rooney will go down as their best manager in history. He will trump Lampard, especially because Lampard did a good job there. Did decent. He got them nearly to being promoted. Got Derby promoted. So if he manages to trump that, Lampard's history. Lampard is nothing. He's relevant.
Yeah.
He's relevant.
You know what? Just to talk on Gerrard quick, I think Gerrard
phenomenal.
Especially, you know what he did at Rangers as well, he fucking built his confidence up as a manager. Like,
have you seen his presses? I like his presses, the way he responds.
I'm starting to like Gerrard, and even like his confidence that he's gone up there and won stuff and whatever. But also, that's a tough. Like, if you want to get thick skin, go whether it's managing or playing or whatever. In old firm fucking derbies, because that's not fucking normal. Them man do not like each other, And you see what for me, one of the moments of this year, sorry Cass, is when Gerrard came out against fucking United and the Stretford end were booing him, and he turned and walked backwards, fucking staring the whole Stretford end in the face. Like, literally, like, man's been managing Rangers against Celtic. Shut up. Like, literally, like, his skin is thick, bro. Like,
for me, I know it's going to sound mad. This is going to sound mad, but he's giving me Sir Alex Ferguson vibes big time.
But the confidence in him is just...
That's what
I'm not saying that. No. Do you want to go why? He plays with the wingers properly. He plays with the fullbacks like Alex Ferguson. I'm not saying his philosophy or anything's different.
Okay.
But they've all... It's the vibes off of it, man. Watch what he's going to do for Liverpool. He's going to be the manager of Liverpool. Watch. And he's going to be there for years.
One day.
He's going to be there for years.
What I'll say is he gives me... He's always had that swagger as a player. Yeah? He took that with him up in Scotland, and now he's brought back down in the Prem. And he's Gerrard. Everybody can tell you right now, their two favorite midfielders, English midfielders ever. They'll tell you it's either Scholes, Gerrard, or Lampard. Right? They'll tell you English.
I idolize Gerrard growing up as a Man United fan. So,
Gerrard's probably my best ever, my most favorite ever midfielder. If I have to tell you that right now,
Scholes all day long.
Scholes is better though.
Do you know? The other thing I would say is,
So when he slipped, what happened?
What?
Fucking United fan just looking for fucking... We won the league. Shameless United fans talking about that. Jesus.
So when he slipped, what happened?
Man City won the league. Lovely that Man United fans are celebrating that.
Man City never got... Oh, fucking hell. It wouldn't be on this conversation if it
was money. Let's just put Lampard irrelevant anyway. He cares about Lampard.
But you know what? What I will say is, and this is on Lampard, this is on Rooney, this is on Gerrard, is go on, Soups. All right, Soups, you want to go with that one, so we'll go with that one. What happened?
I'm asking. So what happened?
City won the league.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about winning the league. Let's talk about what happened between Liverpool players and Man United.
What? Bro, what?
What do you mean?
I know. I want to know what you mean.
So,
what does he mean?
Oh my God.
That wasn't even against you, so I don't get what happened between Liverpool and Man United players when Gerrard slipped the league.
So obviously that season, that year, obviously Liverpool done the slip and stuff, and Chelsea scored the goal Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that. Do you know, I can't remember. I can't remember the point I was trying.
You know what I think? I think I know where you're going. That meant that Liverpool that season didn't equal you on Premier Leagues.
He's drank one too.
And then they did. No, I was reaching out for you there, bro.
No, I know.
Grab that fucking jacket and put it on.
No, because
can we put Lampard in irrelevant? I'm putting him in irrelevant personally.
Right, so
he's relevant.
You can come back to that. The one thing I was going to say is, and this is, have you seen that Roy Keane is being linked with the Sunderland job?
Yeah, I see that.
And have you seen Gabby Abondahor fucking ripped him a new one?
He'll be absolutely fucking shit for Sunderland. He's overrated as a manager.
So Abondahor basically got asked on TalkSport, because there's a pundit on there. How do you rate? Because I think when Abondahor played for Villa as captain, Keane was a coach under Lambert. And he told a story of how Keane would speak to players in front of everyone. He said, honestly, man management, Roy Keane is 0 out of 100, right?
I think Roy Keane talks a lot of shit. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. This is the thing. I feel like there's eras, and there's obviously the Fergie era where managers could talk to players like shit. They could.
Roy Keane is a new Graham Souness. That's
and when you look at unfortunately when you look at my guy Jose, he was kind of like, probably that was the last era where his first era where you could still kind of be a bit like that, but like Keane has come in trying to be a bit like Fergie, right? And it's like, nah, this is changed, bro. You don't win, you're not going to win. You're not going to win talking to players like that. Whereas I feel like with with Rooney, with Lampard, with Gerrard, them man know the balance of how they can still be a manager and get respect from the players, but you can't speak to players in a certain way because that will not end well, right?
It's not just like talking to players in a certain way. It's like he thinks this is the Roy Keane episode. It's like it's like the Truman Show. Roy Keane thinks the show runs by him. He runs the show. It's not like that anymore.
You won't last.
What Gabby Abondahor was saying, even though I don't like listening to Gabby, what he's saying is truth. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Roy Keane thinks he's the dog's bollocks when it comes to actually managing players, especially different types of personalities.
You know when he says stuff like, if he says stuff like, if I was in that changing room, I'll be dragging Paul Pogba by his shirt. I'm like, are you dumb? Paul Pogba will knock you out.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why Sir Alex Ferguson sold him. There's literally a reason why. It's literally what he was saying. What he said, if I was in the dressing room, no one wants you in the dressing room. No one wants that type of character.
Yeah, agreed.
Right? He's not going to be a good manager.
Football's changed, boy. And that's the thing with Lampard. I think the one thing that I would say with Lampard going to Everton is, for me, Everton's squad is too good to go down. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So if he can go in there and massage a couple of egos, get a few players, because I think Benitez is old school. He will have put noses out of joint, like Digny, for example. Yeah, if Lampard can go in there, and Lampard, I think in a press conference yesterday said he's very confident the form of Everton is going to change very quickly. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think Lampard, unfortunately, is going to go as far as Gerrard. I don't think he will. Right? I don't think he's tactically going to be there.
I'd love to work under Frank Lampard. If I was a player, I would love Lampard as a manager.
Well, he's even said, I think when he was talking on Pogba, he was saying Pogba's technically so much better than me, but like sometimes passing backwards and all of that, I know how to get the ball forward and score goals and stuff. So certain players, Dele Alli, for example, could really fucking prosper under this man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I think the confidence of the Everton team will lift. Yeah, unfortunately, we've still got to fucking go to Everton, so I'm not really too keen on that. But for me, this one would go down as, I think, good for the manager. So good for the player stroke manager. I think this is...
I'll put him in the middle.
I think wherever this is a good fit for Lampard to maybe get some stripes again.
I'd put it
I don't know about you, man.
I still see him as irrelevant. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's great for him, but I still think when I looked at the news, I was like, oh, okay, whatever, I don't care. You're relevant.
Who cares, man? Good for you, bro.
Same news, new manager, same shit with Everton.
What, Everton's had how many managers this season?
Are you still looking for the...
No, I am.
Two?
So put that in relevant. You know what? Soups is still looking to back his point about fucking...
I'm literally,
Have you found anything?
Not yet.
There's nothing there, bro.
No, there is.
There you go.
Let it breathe.
There you go.
Don't hold it back. There's nothing there, bro. You're in your own world. It's cool.
You say that.
But you've been drinking vodka. It's fine. We all do it. But could you make Lampard smaller and put him in irrelevant? And just before we end, right, there are two that I really want to... Actually, three. Dele Alli, right? And Dele Alli needs to go in.
It's good for the seller, man. But it's also good for the player.
Dele Alli there. He plays for Everton now, Soups. Can you see him?
He is there. There we go.
Right, so Dele Alli. Well, DK, I'm going to come to you on this.
All right. Now, Dele. For the past 2-3 seasons, he's been woeful. Absolutely woeful. Especially in the last season of Pochettino.
I want to find it. I need to
carry on, bro. You're not going to find nothing. So, DK, sorry, back to you.
He's been absolutely woeful for the past 3 seasons. Woeful. Terrible.
However,
I do think if played in the right position and played under a manager who likes to put his arm around him, he'll do well. He was often restricted, especially by Mourinho. Even though Mourinho wanted to get the best out of him, he did for the first couple of games. He did the same kind of on the Conte, that appearance that Camille made against Liverpool, he did really well. But it's not like I just don't think he kind of fits Tottenham anymore. I think he kind of grew out.
They grew apart.
The
thing is, it's funny because when you watch like Dele Alli's best bits, he really fucking
goals are serious.
He really balled.
He was. Listen, this guy was balling at the age of 19, 20.
Yeah.
He was doing bits. He scored 17 goals in a season.
Bro, listen. He got called up because a couple of men were injured in the pre-season, and he grabbed that fucking opportunity and ran with it. He nutmegged fucking... Who was it? He nutmegged... Modric, and all of a sudden became a fucking bad boy.
That was it, literally. Man. It was basically from there, that's where it really took off for him. And listen, I loved the guy. Absolutely loved him. He was one of my favorite players. Desk, Dele, Ericsson, Son, Kane. The four of them, the quadruplet, like the quadruplet is so good. Yeah, I thought that they were saucy. They were so saucy.
You know what? I just loved how he knew how to hit the box at the right time.
He knew how to hit the box. He knew how to make the runs. But especially the thing that he brought edge to the game. Edge to the game. He's a street baller. That's the thing. And he kind of lost that edge recently. Like he kind of lost the whole. I don't know if it's his off the field kind of stuff going on. His personal life.
Yeah,
hobbies happening. Him breaking up with his girlfriend. Stuff like that obviously could take its toll. Obviously dealing with the fact that his dad now wants to come back into his life when he wasn't even around in earlier parts of his life like that. Shit upbringing, being brought up by his best friend's family. Like to me, I think this marks a new era for him. It marks a new stage in his life. He's 25 now. He's still got years ahead of him to really get back up to speed with the game. This could be a good move for both parties.
You know what? It could be as well the fact it gets him away from London.
That too, because London can be a really bad influence. Like, listen, I think, look at Thomas Partey, for example, Like out Atletico Madrid, he was balling for them, man. He was a proper baller for them. Since he came to London, what did he do? Pierced his ears, started going to parties. This guy came back from Ghana after they got dropped out of AFCON, and he looks moody as fuck. He doesn't want to be at Arsenal like that. He wants to be out there partying. He wants to be living his best life at Afrobeats parties. Like, that's what he wants to do. Yeah, that's why he came. Listen, London can be a really bad influence, and I think for Dele, being out of it, it could be a good move for him. Especially he's got the likes of Iwobi, young English players around who could definitely be a good influence around him.
And I think Gerrard could really influence him. So, for me, Lampard. Sorry, not Gerrard. Thank you, Cass. For me, I would put this good for the player.
Yeah, it's a good move. And listen, I think people saying it's going to be a bad deal for us because we get no money if he doesn't make over.
Now you do get a little something. If he plays a certain number of games,
18 appearances this season.
18.
How many?
18 appearances this season.
Levy, you cunt. Fucking hell, man.
Are you sure about that?
18, Is there even 18 fucking games left, bruv?
I think there is. There is 18 games left. That he could.
If he play every fucking game,
18 games.
Levy, man.
Yeah, if he not 18 games, we get 10 mil. And
Everton will just drop him.
It could rise to 40 million. It could literally rise to 40 million.
Levy's been doing that, and he did that in a couple. So the last two, put them both up. because I want DK to talk on these because I know nothing about these. Yeah,
I do.
I see. So the two were they both from Juventus?
Yep.
Oh, Kulusevski and Bentancur.
Yeah.
So the two Tottenham signings.
Oh my god!
And,
Please tell me you got them suits. If you haven't, we'll talk them anyway. I can see 2 white shirts there, so that might be them, left and right.
It might be. It might. No. That's Ndombele. That's Martial.
All right, so you didn't get them then. It's fine. We can talk on them anyway.
We can talk on them anyway.
We can talk on them.
So on Kulusevski, I think for him, I have rated him as a player before when he first started at Juve, he was actually a really good player. You know, he was starting with Ronaldo. They were playing as 2 strikers together. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, he kind of lost his footing. He lost his way. People would say that he's a type of player that needs. He's more like a midfielder if you really watch him play. Like he's a very physical type of player.
I can tell you where he's going to play.
What, right wing back or something, isn't it?
Yes, he's going to play at the wing back. Watch.
He's definitely.
He's pacey. He's got energy, and he's going to run ragged. He's going to do very well in that position. Watch.
He's going to do well. Very
but I also
settle quickly. You think?
Yeah, I think he will. He's giving me Gossens type player, man. He's got to watch. He's going to be more attacking, He's got
attitude, but I also think as well. You got to give him maybe a couple of games. Give him a run of games. He's a young player. He's going to get used to like a new league. That's quite physical. It's quite different.
So wait. Actually, quick question. Kulusevski's left-footed. I know Conte probably would like him on the left more or less. Yeah. What does this mean for either regular Don or
regular Don? You know,
or what's it called, Sessegnon, which I think has been playing better than regular Don.
Hold on, who's the other Donny? That Doherty? Is he fucked off yet?
No,
that's on the right though.
He's getting piss poor. He should go back to Wolves, really. If I'm being honest.
To be fair, I think he's better than Emerson. He's definitely better.
Emerson's dead, man.
Emerson's dead food.
He's actually dead food.
So bad. Like Barcelona were happy that we bought him, and it proves once again that our transfer policy, the way we target players, we have made bad investments, terrible investments. There's also Ndombele, Doherty, Emerson. You could literally list Soldado. There's so many other players you could literally name of that have just been flops at Tottenham. They've been terrible.
Mm-hmm.
We spent money on them, and we didn't have to. We could have been more careful and be more selective. Like look at us. We spent 5 million on Dele Alli, and he returned us with like 2 good seasons.
All right. So here's the thing. Exactly to what you just said. You said about being more selective, right? And you said about your previous transfer windows, several of them, right? Is this transfer window you've signed 2 players, yeah? If we go to when Conte took over your role, and if we go back to like the second week of January when Conte was talking about we need to buy, like we were a long way behind and whatever else.
Yeah.
And I was a bit confused because I'm thinking, hold on. Conte, we all know what Levy's like.
Yeah.
when Conte went into negotiations with Tottenham and with Levy and whatever else, surely he must have been talking about transfers and whatever. And then it's got to the January window and you've bought 2 players, For me, it tells me a couple of things. Firstly, that maybe Conte is actually staying at Tottenham longer than people think, Because otherwise, if it's he went in thinking. He wouldn't have signed for Tottenham, if he thought he was going to get loads of money in January and then didn't get it. He'd just walk. That's what Conte would do. He'd just fucking walk, throw tools down and walk. Secondly, it kind of tells me that your transfer strategy has changed. You haven't spent January going out getting players for the sake of it. You've gone and targeted 2 players. And also, the way you actually announced them, they were it was very controlled, within 5 minutes of each other. Boom and boom. Out of nowhere, boom and boom, right? That maybe Levy has stepped to the side and said to what's it, Parasite or whatever they're fucking Parasic. What's your Parasici? That's it, Parasite. Yeah, that's what I'll call them now. That maybe they are actually now, and the fact it was Juventus that they've got that they are now doing the deals. That it's like Conte has said, these are the players I need, hardworking from the Italian league, come over. They're going to know what he's about. He knows what they're about. Summer, maybe he'll target a couple more. Business will get done. That's a bit more, not just fucking throwing money at players because someone said they're good. And the reason I asked is we still have to play Tottenham. Yeah. And it's one of the games that I'm looking at. I don't believe Tottenham can come to the Etihad and beat City. I do believe Tottenham can come to the Etihad under Conte and take a point. Like,
we could probably nick a point. I mean, we're probably
if you work hard. I hope you don't nick a point because that could mean Liverpool. But I'm interested if your two players are going to settle in quick enough to be there or thereabouts. And the other one, so that was the first one, which is, and then the other one you bought is a winger, right?
Bentancur, no, centre mid.
Centre mid, sorry. So the one you're talking about, I heard was a winger, but you're saying he's going to play as a fullback.
Kulusevski is a winger, but he will be turned into a wing back.
Okay.
He probably will play as wing back.
See, the thing is, I'm telling you now, if they secured Traore and got Kulusevski, we would have been looking at a long fucking day playing against Tottenham.
Oh, City, bruv. Traore's spooked us for years, bruv.
No, but not you lot, but Bentancur, I can give you insight on this guy. He will not score Tottenham goals. That is a fact.
He wouldn't score goals like that.
But this guy is a box-to-box, more defensive-minded 6. I wouldn't even call him an 8. But he was an 8. He's a 6/8, not nowhere near a 10.
No.
But he can end up being like another Lo Celso. But I got a feeling he will be, in the end, Højbjerg's replacement eventually when they get another centre mid that will come up. If I'm Tottenham, I'm getting bent. I'm thinking energy. I'm thinking Oliver Skip and Bentancur in the middle for me. Bit of control, got a bit of everything going. It could work. Big time, innit?
Yeah, no, Cass is right. I feel like with Højbjerg, we kind of got a player where he's combative, and in a sense, he thinks he can be the type of leadership role, the leadership player that we were looking for, that was so dearly needed. But it turns out, not going to lie to you, he's not. I've watched Højbjerg for years, especially his days as a youth product of Bayern, and I thought this guy would definitely hit potential. Like, obviously, became captain at Southampton, probably the youngest captain ever. But he's not the level that you require when you need a player to really hit the heights, especially in the Champions League. We're aiming to get to the Champions League spots. We need a player that can obviously have the talent to create chances, but as well as defend properly as well. And he kind of like loses the ball. He loses concentration sometimes. That's his concentration. Like it's consistent, and we don't need that. With Bentancur, he had a very off season at Juve. He's had a very.
You blame him though. You can't really blame him. Juve were all over the game.
Yeah, Juve all over the place. But it's a thing where he didn't really help himself as well when it came to controlling possession, holding the ball. He would often misplace passes. He's a young player as well. Let's not forget that. He's a young player, so he still has time to adapt and to learn. But he would often misplace passes. He would often lose concentration. He would often not track his players. He would often, if he's supposed to be tracking back, he would lose mark of his players. There's a problem there that I think Conte could help him with. And as long as he has players like Skip who are playing slightly behind him, it can allow him to be slightly more advanced and create more chances, but as well as carry the ball forward better. We know he can be that type of player. We saw him the other day when he was playing against Venezuela, in the World Cup qualifiers. He looked really good in that game. He even scored a goal. Could have had 2. Yeah. So we know he has quality there. We know that as long as he has the passion and he has the quality around him, he can perform. The problem is can he keep it on a consistent run? So the jury's still out on him. With Kulusevski, same thing goes with him, but I wouldn't say the jury's necessarily out on him. It's more of a case of as long as he performs in the required roles, because I know he could be adaptable. He could play in midfield as a cam. He could play as a centre forward. He could even play on the right.
Anywhere, man. You probably play him on the right. He's both footed. He's like He's like new Perisic.
Basically, that's it. So if he could perform in the right wing back role, that changes the whole formation for him. It changes the whole game plan for us forever, because it means he's already displaced Doherty and Emerson in one go, just like literally killing 2 birds with one stone. That solves the problem. The problem is if he gets injured, who do you replace him with? Because I don't like Emerson and I don't like Doherty either, but Doherty's better than Emerson. So you basically got a lesser of 2 evils here, which I
wouldn't you, Eric Dyer.
Fam, Dyer's a centre back. That's it. He's a centre back.
Well, he's not. He's actually a DM, isn't he? But...
Yeah, he even said in an interview himself that I think when Jose Mourinho came, he said he basically sees himself as a centre back now. Like he can't ever see himself.
This is a thing. I don't want to go back to Phil Jones, but sometimes managers need to shut up and let players decide where they play. Because I swear Eric Dyer was a DM. I've never rated him as a centre back whatsoever.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, he played well as a DM when we had the likes of Dembele, because Dembele could carry the ball forward.
Yes, Dembele was a very exceptional DM.
Very exceptional DM. Very exceptional CM. I still miss him.
Very underrated as well.
Dearly. He's the type of player we still need to this day. We haven't replaced him. We thought we had that.
Who Dembele?
Dembele is in fucking.
Dembele is a player that every fucking team needs.
Absolute bad boy. What so underrated Premier League? Like honestly, I put him up there with fucking Fernandinho in that role. I really do.
He has to.
He's a bit more advanced than Fernandinho. Rather
than he probably is. To be fair, he probably is a bit more of a ball player. But
you got Dembele.
If you go back to the season that Tottenham were in the title race, the minute he got injured, they dropped out of the title.
I remember when Man United were linked with him from Fulham, and then they said no, and then
he was a bad boy. This is how I know one of the most underrated Premier League players for a very, very long time, in my opinion.
Like the minute I see him in the starting 11, I want to see him first in the starting 11.
Yeah,
that's gonna get hard on. That's why I know we have a chance to probably win or draw this game.
Yeah,
whatever outcome, even those two outcomes, I know that's gonna happen because we got him in the midfield.
And that also, you got to look at when Dele was at his best.
Dele was at his best because he had him there. Carry the ball forward. Dele can make his runs. They can spray the balls on the back.
It's not deniable. You have to look at Pogba when Pogba's at his best, who he has next to him. You look at Yaya Toure, Yaya Toure, without having people like De Jong or Fernandinho or something next to him, can't do what they want to do. You need to, these type of, and that is United's problem. Sorry to bring it back to United, is they're not getting the partner for these ballers that they need. They're not getting that DM that they need. Like, you need that. Like, it's so important, man. The balance of those three, the three midfielders win games. Like, simple. If you get that balance right,
it's so imbalanced. Like, right now, when I look at United's team, you look at Ronaldo, you look at star players like him, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, your Sanchos, your Rashfords, to some extent, even Greenwood before obviously what happened with him recently. Like, you would have thought these are star players who will be churning out results day in, day out, each week.
You know, the thing is as well, when you look at that role in particular, so if I talk about the season that City didn't win the league and Liverpool won the league, Fernandinho was not playing in that role because we had injuries at defence and he was playing in defence, right?
Yeah, he was playing as a defender,
Then you switched when Liverpool won the league. Then the season after Liverpool won the league, Henderson and Fabinho were not playing in those roles because they were playing in defence, All of a sudden, those roles are pivotal, and that's where United fans have actually been saying it for a long time. To be fair,
Fernandinho actually excelled in the centre back role as well. He actually played pretty well there. So
they both of them did. It's not how they play as a centre back. It's the fact you're not having them in the midfield.
True, exactly. That's true.
You're losing the pivotal.
Definitely give Fernandinho his flowers though. He's good.
Yeah, but same with Fabinho last year. Fabinho actually was all right as a centre-back, or the year before, whichever it was. But it's not how they do as a centre-back. It's the fact you don't have them as they're world-class players in their role. You're taking them out of that role and playing whoever the fuck. I don't even know who Liverpool were playing in that role, but they weren't as good. So, so you're happy with those two signings for Tottenham?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I hope by the summer we can build on that 100%.
I think that now. I'm beginning to think Conte's going to stay there longer. You're going to get some other players in.
Oh, so definitely long term. It's happening. He will definitely stay beyond this season. 100%.
So my last question to you three, man, just to throw it out there, who's getting the fourth place?
Bro, Soups.
No one wants to claim it. This is the issue. No one wants to claim it.
Soups, go on.
Go,
the way Man United are playing at the moment, I can't lie. The last couple of games, build off that.
But you are fourth right now, right? United are fourth right now.
I think we're sixth, didn't we?
No, I swear you won. Didn't you win your last game before the break and took you up there and put Arsenal down? Tottenham have got mad games in hand.
They lost their game in hand.
Now Tottenham have got several games in hand.
Got like two more or something.
We weren't going to win against Chelsea anyway. Like that's a given. So
yeah, you don't do that. I don't know. For me, West Ham ain't getting it for shit.
No, Arsenal was it's out. I think it's out Man United and Tottenham.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
But I don't think Tottenham are going to get it either, just because they're just.
No one's going to get it. Fourth is going to be void.
Even if they got Conte, at the end of the day, Tottenham are still Tottenham. So
I don't see that with some smoke, don't he?
Tottenham are still Tottenham. Maybe not next season, but this season they're still Tottenham.
What are you, Soups?
No, go on.
Daps,
Go on, what?
The Daps.
Well, Soups still hasn't found the.
Soups is Soups, isn't it? Go on. What do you say, Daps?
Go on, Soups. What are you saying? Who's going to get top 4?
It's going to be
Gerrard when he slipped.
No, it definitely won't be. Obviously, it'll be City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and then I'll throw Man United.
I thought I knew you were going to do that. You know what I'm beginning to realise about you? You fucking ride or die for them more than I first realised, bro.
All the time.
You know what? Yeah, it sounds mad, but Wolves are in impeccable form right now, and they're only 4 points.
Wolves ain't going to make it, man. They're not going to do that.
They won 4 of the last 5 games.
Now, Wolves are churning out mad results. I do get it. No, but they're churning out weird. Wolves are quietly fucking.
They are doing a thing here. Listen, they'll finish, I would say, in the top 8, but they're not going to finish.
They've only got 2 games in hand on 4th.
Finish above Man United?
No, not top 8. Sorry, they're going to definitely finish the top 10.
Yeah, Tottenham's up.
You know what?
I'm not being funny, but Chelsea are not safe either.
No, they're not. They're not. I agree with you on that. It irritates me when when people try and even put Chelsea in the title race. I'm like, I don't know what you're looking.
Man United win their next 2 games if they do. Let's just say they do. They go 3 points behind Chelsea. If Tottenham win their 4 games in hand against Chelsea, they go above them by a point. You get the difference now. They fuck themselves.
Chelsea,
I don't know. I feel like the thing is, I'll still say it. I do still feel like United have.
Do you want to know something funny? Yeah, Chelsea. Chelsea have got Liverpool next. They got cup. They got Champions League, then they got the cup final, and then after that, they come up against people that need to survive relegation, which is hard. Newcastle.
This is the thing. Chelsea, the thing is, Chelsea will never put a run together that's more than a certain amount of games for Champions League football. When people still try and say they could be in the title race, no. Like they've played City and they've played Liverpool. They can't make up those points. But Chelsea. I do believe Chelsea could be dragged into. They could be dragged into the top 4 race. The problem is that none.
I don't agree either.
Well, the problem is that none of you, man, want to drag them into the race. They could be dragged into the race, like Liverpool dragged them into the race last season, because Liverpool had the fucking balls to drag them into the race. Well, you, man, none of you. I just asked you who's going to get top 4, and ultimately, all of your answers were kind of like,
not mine.
No, it took you a minute as well, bro.
Soups including Man United in it.
Well, let's put it like this year.
He's Man United.
Tottenham have got Southampton, Man City, Leeds United, and then Man United in the next.
Okay, first of all,
that's a good. That Tottenham United game's an important game.
This is fucking shit, so we'll probably pattern the result there anyway. Man United, questionable. But we could probably get a result. Maybe we could potentially get a result against them because the way they're playing right now, I wouldn't be surprised if they concede as many as 2 goals in the game.
What happened?
Not gonna lie to you.
Soups, you're acting like you're fucking bad boys at the moment. You just lost to Middlesbrough, bro.
No, I'm not.
Well, wait.
You lost to Watford. Last time Watford put up points was against you, man.
But then the thing is, this is weird because Man United got a lot of home games. They got, other than this, we got Burnley next, then Brighton at home. Atletico Madrid, we've got Man City away, which is, you never know what's going to come out.
No, I see that as a point dropper for us because we should absolutely fucking smoke.
You know what's funny?
But if you look at the history of the Etihad, that doesn't happen.
Man United's running is pretty much. It looks okay.
The only thing I would say about City v United is United's games they've taken points against City at the Etihad, have been games that meant nothing.
See, the reason why I think
this one could mean something.
The reason why I don't think you should be worried about Man United is because Rangnick sets his team up in a way where he expects players to fit his system. And he's got players right now who just don't fit his system. He hasn't had the transfer window to back that. He's not going to be able to get the results he expects because he hasn't got the players to back the system that he plays. So therefore, I kind of think that if you're expecting a result against Man United, best be assured that you either will get a point or you're going to get a win because they're going to concede goals because they don't trust
the last 3 results, please.
Soups, you know what? You're being wrong and strong, you know.
I don't trust
you just said look at your last 3 results. If we look at your last result, you lost.
You lost. Listen, the results don't lie. Your playing side doesn't lie.
So last 1, you lost. Last 2nd, you won. 3rd, you drew with Villa.
No,
So you drew 1, lost 1, won 1.
No,
What is that spectacular?
let me clarify. I mean results against City. Last 3 results against
Well,
City. Because
You're not.
No. We've moved on from that. No.
You're not going to get a result against City. Let's
But
make it
like I just said, your last, and if you look at the last 3 results against City, they're not going to be that great.
You're not going to get.
I'll let you go and look at that. You probably won one of them.
Let me put it this way to you guys right now. It's going to sound controversial, but you guys played better football under Ole.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Wait, whoa, excuse me?
You
What
play better
football?
football now.
Sure.
Yeah.
You play better football under Ole.
So last
That
one we
man
won.
is right now.
What football are we talking about? The football that didn't exist. What
football.
football? What football? Tell me the football style.
I think we won
I'm
2.
not
I think we
allowed
won 2 of them and we drew.
No.
one.
Right next to his players.
No, because
Doesn't fit.
No, you sure, Suits?
no, no, there was no playing under
Oh.
Ollie. We didn't even scoring goals, bro. What were we doing?
Yeah, but the thing is, I think your players play with more fluidity. They played with more fluidity.
Last couple games, you get to see. It's changed the system a little bit, like the formation, and then now we're getting to see a bit more of the system.
Guys, you know what? I'm just going to really quick because I want to wrap this up soon. So sorry, Soups, real quick. You said the last 3 times City and United played each other. If you look at that, that should tell you that United will get a result against City, yeah? So the last time we played you was November the 6th. We won 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Before that, the last time we played you was in the league, yeah? In February or late January, 2021.
Right.
Yeah, and we beat you 1 or 2-0. It was in the league. I don't know the exact score. The game before that was about a month earlier in sorry, no, that was in the Carabao Cup. Sorry, my bad. That was in the Carabao Cup, yeah? Before that we played you, we drew.
Before that, I swear you won like 3 times.
You would have been better with agreeing with what I was saying about at the Etihad, you generally get a point.
This season, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think you're going to get a chance against Man City. But
Neither will Tottenham, either, or anybody else that goes there, man.
That being said, I do think the top 4 race is between Man United and Tottenham. Defo.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna throw Chelsea out.
Out of top 4?
I think Chelsea will make it.
No.
I'm
throwing them out. I'm throwing them out. The whole Lukaku thing, throwing them out. Don't care.
You think so?
Yeah, they're gonna starve.
I see what you're saying, but I do think
they're gonna starve a little bit.
I do think they squeeze it. If they're not gonna play Lukaku, they'll play Havertz and they'll play Werner, and they'll probably will. If we mess up, if both of us mess up, they will still squeeze in some.
I think the next 3 games, whoever it might be, determines where they could be. Like literally, for us, we get 4th or whatever. Let's just say Tottenham, Man United, but Chelsea's got 3. I reckon they've got 3 games to determine how this season.
I'll agree. I think it's between Man United and Tottenham to finish top 4. Potentially Man United, if they win all their games, if they're going a consistent run, I do think they could do it. They've got a quality. They could easily do it if they can. It's just depending on if the players do turn up in the game. That's all.
Also, having games in hand is not also a great thing.
It's not a great thing either, because we do have this tendency where we still got games in hand. We get super lazy, that we get super complacent. So I feel like if Man United do turn up,
we won the cup, we won the league,
and they take the chances, they'll be fine. So yeah, we'll say just between Man United and Tottenham for the top 4.
We won the cup 2-0 and we drew. We won 2, you won 1 in the last 3.
Anyways, I think it's time to mop.
Well, what happened to Gerrard when he slipped though? And what did that mean for the Man United players? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Listen, thank you for joining us. We haven't got to the bottom of who's going to claim top 4 football. We haven't got to the bottom of what the Gerrard slip meant to... We're going to give you the weekend to find out, Soups.
We'll see this weekend. We'll see next weekend.
Yeah. And Sunday catch us at round 8-ish. Soups, we need the outro, by the way. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Cassie, a bit happier than now. Or can I remind you just went out the FA Cup to Middlesbrough?
You should know me all this season. Well, not typically not. I don't really... It bothers me, but I don't really care because I expect it.
It gets like that, man. It gets like that. When your team's play shit,
I've
there's not really
gone.
much else you can do.
There's no rage. I've just gone numb.
You just go numb.
That's
That's shit. Like, if your team plays shit, you just accept it. It's like, okay, that's what it is.
That's
I
it,
was
that's the
numb.
one.
Listen, I was numb. I was numb until 10 years ago, so it's cool. Run the outro.
It
Catch
is
you
what
soon,
it is.
people. Outro suit.
Okay,
Jesus.